top to a 7-0 lead in that game, and 42 unanswered points by the Vikings of Whitehall.
Yeah, that's it's a great start, and then all of a sudden it's not, you know. But like Coach Gunsel said last week, you know, Whitehall is Whitehall. They're above everybody right now, and they're the hunted, and the Orioles are out hunting, and they've done a fantastic job the last 2 weeks righting the ship after that tough loss they took here, and I think, you know, they're looking to continue that again tonight, Scoop.
Ludington comes into the game 3-1 overall, 2-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. The Orioles have scored 184 points so far this year. They've given up 77. They opened up by defeating Alpena 67-0. Then they fell to Mason County Central 50-43. And now back-to-back road victories over Fremont 43-12 and Muskegon Oak Ridge last week 31-15. I thought that was their most impressive game of the year by far for the defense. They were flying to the ball. They were all over the field. The Orioles tonight against Montague. Next week's homecoming against Manistee. And then they have the Whitehall Vikings on the road on Friday, October 11th. But we got a big game ahead of us tonight here on Week 5 of the MHS AA season, Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. It's a series which started in 1961. The Orioles own a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. They are up. They've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games out of the 10 that have been played. Ludington, the first game of the series in 61, Montague won 19-12, and 62 Ludington won, 63 Montague won, and since then, let's see, they played in 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, did not play again until 2022, and then last year Ludington defeated Montague 34-31. So should be in for a really good ball game tonight, the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. We'd like to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also, we'd like to let you folks know that we are having issues with our Facebook feed. So if you go on to YouTube, or you can subscribe to YouTube, and again, we've had some problems, streaming problems, to our Facebook page the past few weeks. We are working hard to correct these issues. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. YouTube has been the best platform to bring you live Oriole sporting events, and it's the easiest way to watch on your smart TV. Okay, so that's a little message on that. Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel, and here's what he had to say about tonight's big ball game, his Orioles and the Wildcats of Montague. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunsel, and Coach, your team coming off a fantastic 31-15 victory over Muskegon Oak Ridge. Compared to the first 3 games of the season, it looked like a new defense out there. They were flying to the ball. It was a great Friday night at Muskegon Oak Ridge, a great win for your team, and they're going to take that into tonight against the Montague team, which had their big moment so far this year in Week 2 with a 14-7 victory over Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I was really proud of our kids last week. It felt like real, big-time West Michigan football. At Oak Ridge playing, and it wasn't too big for our kids. I thought our kids handled it well. Quick starts are everything for us. It seems like when we get off to fast starts, we kind of maintain that throughout, and we know we're going to need that tonight. I mean, Montague is as physical, probably a little bit more athletic than Oak Ridge, so it's going to take our best effort tonight, but we're excited. We're 2-0 in the conference right now. We come home for 2 games, which really kind of set the course for the rest of the year for us, so all hands on deck tonight against a very, very good Montague football team.
Montague last year, your guys took them down there. It was a young Montague team, 34-31. It was a heck of a ball game, and that Montague team is only going to be better with experience.
Yeah, they started 8 sophomores last year. I think they start 11 juniors on offense this year, so they're incredible. They're like us, we start 9 juniors on offense. So, they're young, they're athletic, they're tall, they're very lanky kids, or Oak Ridge was maybe bigger and stronger, but Oak Ridge didn't run as well as we did, and I think that hurt them. And I also think we wore Oak Ridge down a little bit. Montague's not going to wear down. They're better athletes. So, again, just do what we do. You know, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Our guys don't need to become anything more than what they are, because we think we have enough in the locker room to get it done. But you just got to play at a high level if you're going to beat a Montague team.
Week 5 of the MHSAA season. Is this where you expected your team to be right now? Are you happy with where they're at in week 5?
Well, it was a different way to get here. Obviously we want to win them all. But I think the disappointment in week 2 stung. I think we've recovered. We've bounced back. And if we can get tonight, I think it puts us in a really good spot. So I don't really set benchmarks like it's okay to lose a game here or lose a game there. I expect to win every Friday. Our kids expect to win every Friday. If we don't, we make corrections during the week to win the next week. So as far as benchmarks, you certainly don't want to be eliminated in week 5. You know, we've been in that position. There are teams across the state that already know they're out of the playoffs, and that's tough. It's tough. So we want to remain relevant. In order to remain relevant, you got to win games, and so that's the objective tonight.
Week 2 of that loss to county rival Mason County Central has really motivated your team. There's no doubt about that. Talk a bit about Max Flannery, the big week he had last week. He was our Indian Summer Player in the Spotlight, and he produced a 100-yard game. And boy, he really showed some moves out there from the running back position.
Well, Max just does everything right. You know, Max is not a flashy athlete. You know, Max is a kid that just works every day, has wanted the opportunity to get a shot at tailback. We finally gave him that opportunity. He did a little bit last year, but we gave him more of a role this year, and he's just grabbed it and held on, and he's not going to give it up. Probably Max's number one quality is his toughness. I don't know if you remember last year, he played against Whitehall at a tailback and took some of the biggest shots I've ever seen in high school football, and he just gets up. And so that's Max's deal. He's tougher than hell, and he understands what we're doing. He understands motions. He understands alignment. He understands assignment. He understands pass protection. And so it's nice when you got a kid in the backfield that not only runs the ball well, but we get Max out in pass routes, and he doesn't drop the football. I mean, he's a former wide receiver. So couldn't be happier for Max, and we're going to need a lot of Max. Again, the focus has got to be get the ball out of Cam's hands. People are going to be keying in. Oak Ridge started to key in a little bit. If we can share the ball and become more diverse, we're going to be a better offense.
Another great game from Cam Gunsel. I mean, the touchdown production was down to 3, which for wow, after 7 opening weeks, 6 the second week, then 5, then 3. But he had 2 long touchdowns called back on 2 touchdown passes as well.
Yeah, he let me know that he got ripped off, but Cam's doing what Cam does, and I'm proud of him, and. So we just keep everything we do runs through him. You know, we say get the ball out, and we want him to get the ball out. He has to make better reads. Sometimes Cam gets selfish, and I'll be the first one to say that. There are times on some of those reads where Max should have it, or Jonah should have it, or Cy should have it, and Cam's pulling it. And against these types of teams, you can't. You got to stay true to your reads. So it's not, but him pulling it and doing what he's been doing it. And how he's been doing, it's tough to complain too much as a coach. So he's just going to keep grinding. He's fairly healthy right now. I think he's got over 60 carries in 4 games, so he's taking a little bit of a pounding, but he's in good spirits and looks good this week.
He's also laying the wood out there on defense, too, making some huge hits as well. And, hey, when you got an all-state candidate at right tackle like he does in Walt Autry, why not take off with the football, right, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, I played quarterback, so you want your quarterbacks to be selfish. You want them to be confident. You want them to be borderline cocky. And I think Cam checks those boxes. And when you got Walt Autry, and you got Connor Shaney, you got Colin Shelton, you got Blake Nelson, you got Louis Salazar. When we go heavy, you're talking 200-300-pound men, young men standing next to each other. So we've gone heavy, I think, 11 times this year, and we're 11 for 11 with 1 pass. So there's a lot that goes into offensive football. There's a lot that goes into defensive football. It's not just about one guy, but we feel like we've got a couple dudes right now.
Yeah, well, that's high percentages, 11 for 11. Good luck, Coach, to you and your Orioles. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. And Oriole Nation, we got some great news thanks to our wizardry technical engineer, Julia Havman. We are back on Facebook. It looks like our stream is back up on Facebook. Enjoy the game, and as always, let's go O's. So a big thank you to our technical engineer, Julia Havman. And we're now on Facebook as well as YouTube. And, of course, you also have 102.7 WMOM. We want to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, the exclusive sponsor of the Orioles starting lineup. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Orioles, starting at quarterback, number 1, Cam Gunsel. He's a 6'3", 180-pound junior. The starting slot back, number 2, Taj Williams, a 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. The starting wide receivers, number 4, Zach Graham, a 5'10", 155-pound junior. And also number 15, Max Flannery. He is a 5'8", 160-pound senior. The H-back tonight for the Orioles, number 10, Andre Big Play Walden. He's a 6'2", 200-pound senior. Wide receiver, number 12, Michael Wilson. And he is a 5'9", 155-pound junior. On the offensive line for the Orioles, we have the center, number 50, Colin Shelton, a 6'2", 185-pound junior. The right guard, 53, Connor Cheney, a 5'11", 190-pound junior. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson, a 6'2", 220-pound sophomore. The right tackle for the Orioles, we'll go with the left tackle first, is 58, Sweet Louis Salazar, a 6'2", 300-pound junior. And the right tackle, the Orioles All-State candidate, number 63, Big Walt Autry, 6'4", 295, and he is a junior. Also, you'll see a lot of number 8, Messiah Himes tonight, and he is a 5'11", 165-pound sophomore. Now on defense for the Orioles, the starters on the defensive line, number 60, Nick Wysung, who's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight tonight. You'll hear his interview at halftime. He's a 6', 225-pound senior. The other defensive tackle, Big Walt Autry, again, as mentioned before, 6'4", 295. The starting nose tackle for the Orioles will be Cole Hackert, 5'10", 240, and Cole is a senior. The linebackers for the Orioles, the outside linebackers, number 30, Big Dom Wheaton, a 6'1", 210-pound senior, and also number 10, Big Play Andre Walden, 6'2", 200, a senior. The inside linebackers, number 7, Will Rubianis, is 5'11", 175-pound senior. And number 3, Cooper Holmes, a 5'11", 180-pound junior. We'll give you the other 3, the Orioles starting secondary momentarily. But right now we're going to step aside for the national anthem being played here at Oriole Field. Oriole Nation, you are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Here are your starters in the secondary for the Orioles. Number 4, Zach Graham, a 5'10", 155-pound junior, will start at cornerback. The other cornerback, number 5, Jonah Peterson, 5'10", 160 pounds. He's a senior. The starting free safety, number 8, Messiah Himes, 5'11", 165, a sophomore. Starting strong safety, number 1, Cam Gunsel, a 6'3", 180-pound junior. And that's your starting lineups on offense and defense for the Ludington Orioles. We will get to the Montague Wildcats starters as we can, but we're getting ready for the kickoff here. Week 5 of the MHSAA season. The 3-1 Ludington Orioles, 2-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes against the 2-2 Montague Wildcats. And the Wildcats, again, are 2-2. Let's see here. They're actually, 2-2. 2-2 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes with losses against, here we go, Whitehall, and no, I think they've only lost one game there. I'll get it straightened out, folks. Here's the kick. Messiah Himes with it. He's at the 15, and he's going to be dropped at about the 18-yard line. Nice tackle out there by Montague's kick-off team.
Brought down by Bradley.
Number 10, Riley Mulder on the tackle there, Scoop. And here comes the Oriole offense.
Okay, Montague, they're 2-2 overall, 2-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. They have wins over Muskegon Oak Ridge 14-7 and Muskegon Orchard View 55-14. They fell last week to Whitehall 42-7. Okay, Ludington comes out in their black jerseys, black pants, black helmet, orange O. Montague in their white tops, white pants, silver helmet with the blue Montague logo. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Ludington Orioles, and we've begun play here. Week 5 of the MHSAA. Gunsel's going to go up top, and his pass is incomplete.
He should have been.
Boy, oh boy, he was trying to get that ball out there to Taj Williams, and a lot of bumping going on.
Yeah, we could call it that, but
yeah.
I would say probably for a good 7 yards, the guy had Taj wrapped around the waist and wouldn't let him get behind him. Otherwise, that probably would have been a touchdown. But no holding called, so 2nd down.
2nd and 10, 11:48. Boy, the season is flying by like they always do, Jamie. And here we are in week 5 already, the halfway point.
Yeah. It's time flies when you're having fun, and the Orioles are right now.
It's great to be back home, though. A great crowd here tonight. And you look up on the hill, there's a high snap. Gunsel now, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss right there. A high snap, and he had no room to go. He was swarmed over by Wildcats, and that's going to be a loss on the play. So not a good start here for the Oriole offense through the first couple of plays.
Yeah, that was a good play by Cam to corral that, and we did take a little bit of a loss, but better than a safety or maybe a touchdown. So.
You're exactly right, Jamie. We do have the ball, and that's the big thing. Loss of 6 on the play. 3rd down and 16 for the Orioles. They have the ball on their own 13-yard line, 11-12 remaining in the opening quarter. In motion for the Orioles, Jonah Peterson. Gunsel's pass is complete. And it's going to be a short, very short pickup there for Max Flannery. Montague flying to the ball. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long for Ludington.
Yeah, the Montague guy closed there quick because they're worried about the speed. If you've seen them line up, Scoop, they were giving our receivers probably a 7-yard cushion. But as soon as the ball was in the air, they closed in.
River Jarka on the tackle there for the Montague Wildcats. Into punt for the Orioles will be number 18, Keen Patterson, a 6'2", 185-pound senior. The long snapper for the Orioles, 15, Max Flannery. Here's where you want a good snap here. It is a good snap. Patterson, it's a line drive.
Keep rolling. And
picked up at about the 48 of Montague, and a nice return right there. Montague's going to have great field position. They get the ball back to about the Oriole 40-yard line.
Yep, now we just need one of those good defensive stands we had last week and hold them to nothing here, and let's get the ball back.
The Montague quarterback, number 5, Eli Peterson. He is a junior. The running back, number 25, Fletch Thoman. He is a junior. The wide receivers, and they got 4 receivers. Number 2, River Jarka. Also, number 10, Riley Mulder. Number 11, Dylan Bailey. And number 12, Kellen Francis. 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 40-yard line. Here's a pass, and complete, and there's a first down yardage right there, near a first down for Montague as Peterson got that ball out, and he was able to hit
Pass complete to Francis.
number 12, Kellen Francis. Again, the quarterback, Eli Peterson, a junior. It's going to be a gain of 10 on the play. So 1st and 10 for Montague, ball on the Oriole 30-yard line. Peterson's pass is complete, and Big Gary, that's going to be a touchdown. Right like that. Whoa, there's a flag, though. The flag came in.
Yeah, I think that was a offensive pass interference. That was a pick play, Scoop.
30-yard touchdown right there. We got a penalty marker down, though, as Peterson got that ball out there in a hurry, and we have
Yeah, they called
holding on Montague. Yep. So
it's a nice little setup, but the receiver on the outside actually came in and blocked before the pass was thrown, and then that's what sprung the inside receiver to the outside. But they called holding. It's a good call, and we'll start all over here.
Ball moved back to the Oriole 31-yard line. The line for Montague, the tackles are Elijah Eilers and also 55, Logan Hansen. Eilers wears 51. The guards are 52, Isaac French, and 75, Anthony Haight. The center's 53, Maverick Osborne.
They got some big, tall receivers here, Scoop. We're going to have to get some pressure on the quarterback, or they're just going to keep throwing it.
Peterson completes it, and now here goes number 2 again. Gunsel saves a touchdown right there, but that was caught by River Jarka.
Brought down by Gunsel.
Gunsel on the tackle right there, but big yardage. Montague coming out, slinging the ball all over the field, and they're picking up big chunks of yardage, Jamie.
Yeah, they got the quarterback in the shotgun, and he's getting the snap, taking one step, and he's releasing the ball. And right there, Messiah Himes had a beat on that tackle, but he came in with his head down to make the tackle, and the receiver went right around him.
1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 13-yard line. Pass complete to Yarka.
And
nothing there. Messiah Himes comes in like he was shot out of a cannon, Jamie.
Yeah, he missed that last tackle, and he was a little upset. They ran the exact same play, but to the right side of the field here, and Messiah was ready for it that time.
I'd like to send a shout out to a real nice couple I met on the Badger yesterday from Stillwater, Minnesota, Mike and Emily. Mike and Emily from Stillwater, Minnesota. Shout out to them. Real nice couple. I chatted with quite a bit yesterday on the Badger.
And I bet you meet quite a few people.
Yep. They said they were going to tune in tonight to the Oriole Sports Network.
Well, there we go.
2nd and 12 for Montague. Here's a handoff. Thoman and fumble. There's a fumble. Ludington got it.
Yeah, I think Cam stripped that ball out.
You're right.
And Big Dom Wheaton come up with it.
Big Dom Wheaton. Have we seen any indication yet, though? They're going to leave the ball with Montague, I believe.
Oh, I seen Cam reach in there and grab that ball.
Yep, they're going to say that Thoman was down.
Oh, I don't. Oh.
And that's going to bring up a third and let's see here.
Well, we don't have instant replay here, Scoop, but from up here, I watched Cam reach in and tear that ball right out.
Coach Gunsel is beside himself right now.
He has every right to be.
Yep. 3rd and 8 for Montague. Here's a pass, complete, and touchdown. Montague on the board at the 8:10 mark of the first quarter. What could have been a turnover right there, and it's at the 8:10 mark.
And now they just threw a flag. I'm sure the Orioles are probably going to get a penalty here, unsportsmanlike probably.
Did you have 13 yards on that?
I had, yes, 13.
13 yards from Peterson.
Flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Orioles.
I believe that was completed to Kellen Francis, number 12.
This it was.
To 12. Okay, here's the point after attempt by the foreign exchange student from Brazil, Giovanni Franklin.
Oh, left-footed kicker.
Yeah, he's a left-footer. He wears jersey 74. Foreign exchange student, again from Brazil, Giovanni Franklin. Montague scores at the 8:10 mark of the first quarter, a 13-yard touchdown pass from Peterson to Kellen Francis. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Well, let's hope, last week Montague got out to a 7-0 lead and lost big to Whitehall, so let's hope here, Scoop, the same thing happens, that the Orioles can do the same thing here tonight.
We're going to stay right here and tell you about some of our sponsors. Indian Summer Co-op, They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And of course, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a different start for us there, Scoop. You know, with that high snap, kind of put us the penalty that should have been called on the opening throw. And then, you know, here and there things happen. And the Orioles are going to have to overcome this now and treat this 7-0 deficit as a start over, and let's get this offense rolling.
Franklin just kicked off from the Oriole 45-yard line. He drives it into the end zone, so the Orioles will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. The Montague starters on defense tonight, their defensive lineman, number 51, Elijah Eilers. He is a junior. Also number 52, Isaac French. French and Eilers are the defensive tackles. The nose tackle, 53, Maverick Osborne. Osborne, also a junior. The linebackers for the Wildcats, number 25, Fletch Thoman. He is a junior. A lot of juniors. This is a young Montague team. The other inside linebacker, number 11, Dylan Bailey. He is a junior. And here's a run by Gunsel. Yeah. Gunsel's got some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 35 and driven out of bounds by number 1, Cooper Bradley.
Yeah, I was going to say, Scoop, after that first offensive possession where we had the incomplete, then the bad snap, I figured Charlie would get back to running the ball there.
Just settle things down here. Yep. Exactly. Yep. So Ludington gets a first down there in the run by Cam Gunsel, pick up a 15 on the play. The outside linebackers for the Wildcats, number 8, Caden Jeffrey, he's a junior, and also number 2, River Jarka, he is a senior. All right, Ludington, a 1st and 10, 8:03 to go, opening quarter. They trail 7-0. Here's a handoff, tough sledding right there for Max Flannery. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Looks like you're going to give him a gain of 1 there, Scoop.
Okay, we'll take that. The secondary for Montague, the cornerbacks are number 12, Kellen Francis, a senior, and also number 1, Cooper Bradley, a junior. The safeties, number 4, Talon Deegan, he's a senior, and also number 0, Jack Deegan, a senior. So that's the starters on defense for the Montague Wildcats. Ludington facing a 2nd down and 9. They did give Max a yard on that.
Yeah. And we got a 4-receiver set back in. The jumbo package came off the field, and Cam's going to keep it.
Gunsel on the carry, and not much there. He tried to go right behind the center. And his 2 guards. He got behind Shelton there, and also Blake Nelson and Connor Cheney, and he got 2 yards, so we'll bring up a 3rd and 7. 7:03 to go, opening quarter. Montague 7, Ludington nothing.
Yeah, and Cam's just running that like Coach Gunsel said at the beginning, you know, his read options there. And he decided to keep that one, tuck it up in the middle and gain a 1. Maybe could have got a better gain if we would have handed it off there. But, you know, it's we can say that up here. Down there, you know, the hole looks open and Cam's going for it, and that's what he's supposed to do.
They can close in a hurry.
Yes,
exactly.
It
can. 3rd and 7, 6:35 to go, opening quarter. Gorgeous night, week 5 of the MHSAA. Gunsel under heavy duress. He'll get the pass away. It's going to be incomplete. Great job for Cam just to get that pass away. Yeah. He had 4 Wildcats in his hip pocket right there.
Yeah, I don't know if we were going to try to set up a screen play there, but they blitzed and had 2 come free, and it was very hard for Cam to get anything off after that.
Montague brought everything there, including the kitchen sink. So it'll be 4th and 7 for the Ludington Orioles. Ball is on their own 38-yard line, 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles trail 7-0 after an impressive opening offensive drive by the Montague Wildcats. Good snap, the kick is away. Good punt there by Keene Patterson.
Fumble.
Ludington has it. I believe the Orioles have it.
We do.
Yes, they do. And they've got some great field position.
Number 59 came up with it, I thought.
And 59 for the Orioles.
Hathaway, Oriole.
Oh, Hathaway.
No, actually, Jaron Hathaway, 52.
Well, here we go with those wrong numbers again,
you know,
Scoop, because he's definitely wearing 59.
Okay, and again, I went to the coaches before the game. I said, what number changes do you have? And we had Finn Flannery, Kyle Himes Haywood, and Asher Forfinski. Also Jackson Haney, who wears 29. All of those changes were, So, all right, Ludington, nonetheless, Ludington right now, 1st and 10, ball on the Montague 35-yard line after the Wildcat turnover. They'll run a double reverse. No, it's a flea flicker, and he's going to let it go, and it's caught! Big play, Andre Walden! Touchdown! What an adjustment there by Andre Walden! What an adjustment!
Oh, my God, Scoop, what a play.
35-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel at the 6:09 mark of the opening quarter to big play Andre Walden.
Wow, what a play call. I mean, they were expecting run all the way there. A great flea flick back at the right time, and Cam just threw I don't even know what you want to call it, threw a beautiful pass down there, and Walden stopped, turned around, and came back in front of the defender and caught it.
Jonah Peterson, the point after, up and good.
Broke the tackle and then touchdown.
Jonah,
now we got a new ball game, Scoop.
Jonah Peterson with the point after, and 6:09 to go opening quarter. Ludington 7, Montague 7 will step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Peterson's kick came down to the 5, taking it back. Got a lot of room, and it's number 12 for Montague. What a return by Michael Wilson there. I'm sorry, no, that was Kellen Francis. Brings the ball from his own 5 all the way to midfield, about a 45-yard return on that kickoff.
Yeah, you figure the very few times that Jonah hasn't kicked a touchback, and they get a good return out of that. But
make it a 47-yard return. The ball is marked at the Oriole 48-yard line.
Well, the wind's blowing dead to Jonah's face there, so give him a little credit on that. Still getting it down to the 5.
Big turnover there by Montague on that punt that Keen Patterson had.
Yeah.
Orioles get it, and they do a double reverse flea flicker right there.
Exactly what we needed.
And big play, Andre Walden with the touchdown on the 35-yard pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel, his 22nd touchdown of the season. Here's a run. Good job by the Oriole there. Defensive line, I think
that's 59 again.
We're pretty sure that's Hathaway.
I guess.
Waiting to see what Dan LeDuc said on the tackle, our public address announcer. But it was 59, and we're thinking that
it's got to be Hathaway.
59 is Jaron Hathaway, Jaron Hathaway, not 52. All right, 2nd down and 10 for Montague, 5:25 to go opening quarter. Tie score, Ludington and Montague, 7-7. Peterson, the quarterback, will keep, and he's going to get down to about the Oriole 45-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Brought down by Will Rubianis and Cole Hackert.
Brought down by Hackert.
Our player in the spotlight tonight, as sponsored by Indian Summer, will be Nick Wysong. His interview will air at halftime.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7, Scoop.
Yep. Here we go. 4:50 to go, opening quarter. Montague Wildcats and the Ludington Orioles. And I think we're going to have
Timeout.
a timeout called by Montague. That'll give us some time to give some more love to some of our sponsors, beginning with Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. Mike Benedict can be reached at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Also, Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support the Ludington Orioles while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Pretty nice. Earlier I saw a big Montague fan, Jay Mulder, and had a nice chat with him. He's here covering the game tonight. All right, so we have a 3rd and 7 for Montague. Ball is at the 45-yard line of the Orioles. Pass is away and caught. A big first down right there. Peterson on the roll right there, and he hits his
number 12,
and that's
Kellen Francis.
Yeah, Kellen Francis. Himes on the tackle, but a big first down for the Montague Wildcats.
Yeah, Montague's got a couple of good receivers there, number 12 and number 10 on this side is a big 6'3" kid. But you notice what they're doing, Scoop. They know that Ludington pursues to the ball well, and they're running the shotgun. He gets the ball in his hand, one step, and that ball is out. They're not giving us any chance to pass rush.
1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on their own 30 or on the Oriole 33. And there's a big run there by number 2. And that is River Jarkov.
And a big hit by Cam to take him out of bounds.
Yeah, Cam likes to lay those big hits on. He really comes up and lays the wood.
Yeah, well, he ran about 13, 14 yards to come around the corner. And when he had a chance to lay the lumber, he sure did.
1st and 10 for Montague. And they have the ball at the Oriole 20-yard line. I'm sorry, I say Jay Mulder. It's Jay Cortland. Jay Cortland, buddy of mine, big Montague fan. He's here covering the game tonight. There's a big hit by, man, we were just talking about Cam Gunsel came up, and that was a decleater right there. On the carry for Montague, number 25, that was Fletch Thoman.
You know, Cam started off last week making a couple big hits like that, and the rest of the team, it sparked the rest of the team, and he's doing the same thing here tonight. That's 2 big hits in a row, and he's trying to get his team fired up here to get a stop.
Congratulations, Coach Rich Kirby and his JV team. They improved to 5-0 with a really impressive 42-34 victory over Montague last night in Montague. Here's a pass.
Oh, yes.
Great job there by Messiah Himes. Himes tried to jump the pass right there. He did get a fingertip on it, which is a good thing he did as he was going for the interception, because if he doesn't get that, the receiver's going for the end zone right now.
Yeah, if he didn't get a fingertip on it, that would have been a touchdown for them, but he was that close to probably having 82-yard touchdown, defensive touchdown the other way. He read that all the way.
He had nothing but green in front of him. Yep.
3rd down and 8 here, Scoop. The Orioles need a big stop right here.
Big play last night. It's up on the OSN. I was sent some footage that was taken by Annie O'Connor of Owen Young on the JV team making a decleater. If you haven't got a chance to look at it, look it up on the Oriole Sports Network page. Last night's JV game when Ludington won 42-34.
We got a false start here by Montague, so that's gonna help us out here.
Shout out to Coach Shank's lovely wife Jennifer. Today's her birthday.
Oh, look at they're not. Last week was Coach Shank. This week is Mrs. Shank there. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jennifer Shank. All right, we have 3:33 left in the opening quarter. Ludington 7, Montague 7, week 5 of the MHSAA season. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Julia Havman, and Jackson Genter with you, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. 3rd and 13 for the Montague Wildcats.
We just need to keep
Peterson,
it in front of us here,
Scoop. Receiver wide open. He's going to be stopped short, though, but I'm sure Montague, will they, I don't know, will they attempt the field goal here or will they go for it on 4th? It's going to be about 4th and
4.
Brought down by
Well, they got the offense on the field.
4th and 4, but the Orioles are going to have to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Montague's quarterback, Peterson, he's eating them alive on those short passes right in the flats.
Well, they're running a 3-receiver set to a side, and they send 2 out, and they bring the middle guy in underneath, and he's open every time. We're keeping them in front of us, but they're not spending too much time with
4th
that
and
ball.
4, ball deflected, and it is. Did you come up with that?
No, it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh.
No way.
Oh, are you kidding me? The ball was deflected by the Orioles and miraculously coming away with a catch and just enough for a first down is Montague's Kellen Francis. My goodness.
1st and goal, Wildcats.
Oh, well.
Boy, that's just bad luck for the Orioles right there. Ball was deflected and ends up in the hands of Kellen Francis, and it's a first down and goal to go for the Montague Wildcats. They have the ball at the Oriole 9-yard line. Converting on a 4th and 4 there. Now on the run there is Thoman.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, Scoop, but I seen the ball get deflected. I seen the Oriole defender saying incomplete, but the official on the far side was within a few feet of that, and he said it was a catch.
He was right there. He had a bird's eye view.
He did. A lot closer than we are, and now we have a flag on the field that came in late, and the officials are discussing what's going on
And
here.
it looks like it's going to go against the Orioles, and it is.
Face mask.
Ball will be placed at the Oriole 3-yard line as they walk off half the distance to the goal line. A face mask penalty on the Orioles. Next week, back here for the Ludington Orioles' 147th meeting against their ancient, longtime arch rival, the Manistee Mariners. Peterson on the carry, and big
nice
hit there.
shot by Cam Gunsel again.
Cam there also. Hathaway was there, and Andre Walden was also there helping Cam Gunsel out.
Yeah.
Let's see if our defense can make a big stand here, Jamie.
We definitely need it. It's, whenever you come off a 42-7 loss, you're hungry to get back out there like Montague is, and we're coming off 2 wins. We're coming home. We're riding high, and maybe looking forward to next week a little bit, but we'll settle in here and then get this game under control, I hope.
You can't look past the Montague Wildcats team. Peterson looking left, pass, touchdown. Boy, did he thread the needle there. My goodness. Peterson at the 135 mark. And that was number 4 on the reception. That was Talon Deegan, I'm sorry.
Wow, it was it went in between 2 defenders, and it was so quick there, Scoop, I couldn't even see who actually caught the ball.
Okay, we're receiving information that 59 is not Hathaway, but it's Landon Mosqueda. We appreciate that. We have no idea, folks, at times what numbers are being changed, and I always ask for the number changes, so don't get mad at us. We appreciate the information. Thank you. Okay, so 59 is Mosqueda, and it is not Hathaway. Hathaway is still 52. And you know what? My sheet's looking like Chinese arithmetic right now with all the number changes I have on it. So
yeah, I don't know. We can only do and call what we have on the paper, Scoop. But we appreciate the people who do know the numbers.
Yep,
letting
thank
us
you.
know. We appreciate
so
that.
Peterson complete to Talon Deegan, and that was a 4-yard touchdown pass, I believe, Jamie.
Yes.
Okay, so Montague will be kicking off here from their own 40-yard line. They're up 14-7, 1:35 left in this opening quarter.
Well, it's been an action-packed quarter. I mean, we got 3 touchdowns on the board. We've had flags all over the field. We've had
the deflections and whatnot.
You want to think it? We've had it.
The point after was good there by Montague's kicker, the foreign exchange student, number 74, Giovanni Franklin, and he boots the ball out of the end zone, so Ludington has it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And we'd like to give some love to Dr. Mark Yak and Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain like I have been the last few days and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, which I did this morning. A big thank you, Dr. Yeck. I'm feeling a lot better, still in pain, and he said I would be in pain all weekend, but I'm happy to be here doing the game with you, Jamie.
Yeah.
And hopefully our Orioles can have a nice long drive here, punctuated with a score at the end of it.
Glad you could make it.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here too. And thank you, Dr. Mark Yeck, for working me over pretty good this morning.
Yeah. That's going to be a handoff to our running back there, Max Flannery.
Yep, Flannery.
Gain of 2?
Yep, gain of 2. Tackle made there by Montague's Logan Hansen. It looked like big number 55, a 6'1", 249-pound junior. So,
you know, in this first quarter here, too, you know, Cam's been throwing into the wind. The flags died down right now, but most of the time it's been heading straight south, so it'd be nice to
Gunsel on the run. He's got an Oriole first down. Nice run. He's got the ball out near the Montague or near the Oriole 32-yard line.
Yep, and he made the right read on that one, Scoop, and tucked it in, and beautiful gain up the middle.
Boy, it looked like he got out to past the 32. The ball's being marked at the inside the 31-yard line.
Well, they must have had a better view of where his knee went down.
As I was saying, Ludington Chiropractic, Dr. Yeck, no appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Here's a run on the carry. Peterson, he's at the 40, cuts back
nice
inside.
Cutback.
45, he's almost at midfield. A beautiful cutback there by our kicker, Jonah Peterson, showing some sweet and some nifty moves.
Yes, he did. He's the last few weeks, Scoop, he's getting more opportunities, and he's really doing well with them. He made a nice cut back there. You know, the kid's tough as nails. He's not big and, you know, a big running back, but he's very strong and tough, and he puts the shoulder down and looks to make contact.
And that should be the last play of the first quarter, and it will be. Your score from Oriole Field, Week 5 of the MHS AA season, the Montague Wildcats 14, the Ludington Orioles 7 were at the end of the first quarter, and we'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Oriole Field, and Ludington trails 14-7 as we start play in the second quarter. We'd like to give some love to McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Great weekend last weekend, Jamie. Our Orioles won on Friday night. Michigan Wolverines won on Saturday. The Lions won on Sunday, and the Tigers took 2 of 3 from the Orioles. Doesn't get much better than that. Now, how about the Tigers? They are hotter right now than fried fish grease.
You know, and they with a win tonight, they can lock up a playoff berth.
Okay, here we go. Ludington 1st and 10, ball on their own 49-yard line. First play of the second quarter. High snap. Good job by Gunsel to bring it down. He's got a first down.
And there he goes,
40,
Scoop.
35.
There he
He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. Cam Gunsel, a 51-yard touchdown run on the first play of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's how it's done right there.
Sorry, Dr. Yeck. He told me not to get wild tonight. It's in my DNA.
I'm keeping you on both feet on the ground. You can yell, but I'm keeping your feet on the ground, Scoop.
You did. Thank you. What a run by Cam Gunsel, the Oriole junior quarterback. You know, I always say Walt Autry's an all-state candidate. So is Cam Gunsel.
Yeah. I got excited on that one myself after that high snap, Scoop, and he just pulled it down and took off.
Here's the snap. It's good. The kick is up by Peterson, and it drills it. Yeah. And with 11:50 to go in the second quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Montague Wildcats 14. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN at 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. we're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Big shout out to Brian Stark. Brian, we appreciate you letting us know that Landon Mosqueda is wearing jersey 59 tonight. Here's a satellite kick here, and it's fielded at about the 35. Oh no. Number 2, he's on his way all the way down to the 30 before he's drilled out of bounds. Boy, that kick backfired on the Orioles. It was fielded by Montague's River Jarka.
I was just going to say, Scoop, now that we're on this end of the field, with the wind blowing, I would imagine Jonah was going to boot this thing deep, and then all of a sudden we have a pooch kick, and they were ready for it.
Jarka takes the ball all the way back to the Oriole 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Montague, just after you get an electrifying touchdown like that from Cam Gunsel. 51-yard touchdown run, his 23rd touchdown of the season, combined passing and running. Then
defense got to come up big here.
Yeah, Montague has a big play on special teams. Okay, 1st and 10 for Montague. 11:46 to go in the second quarter. 14-14. Pass is away, complete. Breaking a couple tackles right there is number 12 for Montague. He's having a big first half, Kellen Francis.
Yep, he's brought down by 59 and 5.
That's Landon Mosqueda.
And Jonah Peterson.
And Peterson also with an assist there. So 1st and 10 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 13-yard line. 11:28 to go in the second quarter. Peterson will give the ball to Jarka. Jarka still on his feet. Now he's going to be gang tackled right there.
Way to step up in the hole there. Messiah Himes stepped up there, and looks like maybe half a yard, Scoop. That was a good tackle.
It was nice tackling there by the Orioles. 11:08 to go in the opening half. Tie ball game. Figured we'd have a dandy tonight between Ludington and Montague. The last couple of years, the games have been very interesting. Last year, Ludington won at Montague in a thriller, 34-31. And 2 years ago, the Orioles defeated Montague 34-14 here at Oriole Field. Getting to the outside for Montague. Good defense there. And that was 5. Peterson, the quarterback for Montague, but Ludington's defense came up and didn't.
Yeah. Zach Graham there had a kind of a decleater. He took the legs right out from underneath him, and it looks like 52, which would be Jaron Hathaway, was also there.
Yep. 3rd and 7 for Montague. 10:21 to go. Second quarter. 14-14. Montague, boy, they like to put this ball up in the air.
Yeah, we got to watch this left side of the field is where he's looking at.
Peterson's pass is away, incomplete, intended out there for his receiver Dylan Bailey, but he overthrew it. And in coverage for the Orioles was Messiah Himes.
Was it?
Yeah, number 8 was in coverage.
Yep.
Let's see if they send their field goal unit out here.
They are sending the kicker out, Scoop.
So let's see, Jamie. 10.
Well, the line of scrimmage is from the 11, and what do they mark it back? 7?
I believe. Let's see.
7 yards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards. 7. We'll say 7. So
27-yarder.
Yep, 27-yarder into attempt. Number 74. The
low snap.
It's low snap.
Oh, he blocked it. Scoop.
It's blocked.
It's loose.
Yes.
It's live.
It's live. It is live. Picked up there, and I believe that was
Zach Graham.
Zach Graham. But you know who blocked it? Big play, Andre Walden. Number 10. Andre got in there with that long wingspan. He blocked the kick. The snap was low, which messed up the rhythm right there, the timing on the kick. And big play, Andre Walden got in there, and he blocked it. It was picked up by Zach Graham, returned out to the Oriole 31-yard line. So great job by our defense stepping up there and making a stand.
That was big. You know, it's 14-14. And everything that's took place so far, let's wipe that off the books and let's start over here, Scoop, and let's start playing some Oriole way here, and let's get this ball down here and score.
10:03 left in the opening half. Gunsel now, he'll keep. Gunsel, he's making some nice moves, and he's got a nice gain there of about 5. He gets the ball out to the Oriole. Let's see if they mark it at the 37, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. You know, it's early in the game, Scoop, and right now, you know, Montague's, they're playing well, and, you know, we're starting to run the ball, and let's hope here that big line that we have just wears down and things start to open up a little bit more each time.
Connor Chaney, number 53, over the ball. Left guard, 54, Blake Nelson. The right guard, 53, Connor Chaney. Colin Shelton is the center, number 50. I'm sorry, folks, on that. And the tackles for the Orioles, number 63, Big Walt Autry, and the left tackle, 58, Sweet Louis Salazar.
Yeah, that was a fake handoff on the guy in motion right there, which was Jonah Peterson. Cam kept it, tucked it up inside. Maybe gain of 1 there.
Bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Orioles. 8:57 left in the opening half. Boy, look at the cars parked up on the hill.
We got the cars. We got
tailgaters.
We got a semi. We got a motorhome down here. We got a motorhome over here. It looks like the Mesher clan is over there in that motorhome.
The Hackert clan's over there. And look at Montague travels really well. Look at the bleachers over there. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 4 for the
Friday
Orioles.
Night Lights.
Jonah Peterson in motion, and now we're going to have a timeout. Ludington, I believe. Yes, Ludington will take a timeout. And at this time, look at our student section.
Yeah, that play clock was getting right down there. It was a good timeout.
Yeah. Next week, again, Manistee in town. Homecoming, the 147th meeting between the two schools. You know, there's only 2 teams that have met more than that, Jamie. There are 2 Upper Peninsula teams. The Ishpeming Hematites and the Negaunee Miners. This year they'll be meeting for the 151st time.
Wow.
Ludington meeting Manistee for the 147th time. Hey folks, IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Yeah, Ludington and Manistee started playing each other in 1895.
That's crazy, Scoop.
So the Orioles facing a big 3rd and 4 here. 8:33 left in the second quarter. Gunsel, he'll roll right, still has it, and he's going to have an Oriole first down. Ball comes loose, but he was down, and big run there by the Orioles' Cam Gunsel. He gets a first down. And he gets the ball out to the Oriole.
45.
No, actually,
they're going to call it
44. 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Ludington. Beautiful night, week 5 of the MHS AA season. We're under Friday night lights here at Oriole Field.
Well, the flag guys went to the 45, and the guy spotting the ball went to the 44. So we back it up a yard, and 1st and 10.
Good news is it's a first down. Hand off to Flannery. Max Flannery breaks 2 tackles. And he's got a nice gain out to midfield, maybe to the near the Montague 49-yard line.
I tell you, Max broke the first tackle. He took a heck of a shot on the second one and spun off that and still gained another yard. He looked like David Montgomery there, the pinball that just doesn't go down after first or second contact.
He gets the ball to midfield, so he'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 by Max Flannery on that last carry. 7:35 to go in this opening half. Very entertaining half. Of course,
yeah, we got Waldron lined up in the slot here with 3 receivers. I would expect maybe Waldron's going to get this ball, and there he is.
There he is. Big play. Andre Walden still on his feet. Look at that. Carrying 3 Montague defenders with him. Boy, that'll get your team fired up when you do that.
Yeah, I tell you, look at the sideline. They're all fired up, smacking them on the helmet. And, you know, that was just a good play call. I could see that from up here, Scoop, where they were at. And
you got to think Coach Charlie Gunsel and offensive coordinator Brent Gillett, they're going to do more to get the ball in the hands of big play Andre Walden.
Well, you know, we have a lot of kids out there who can can make the plays, and we're picking the poison, and they're picking out the one that's not being covered right now. That's Gillett just called another one here. We'll see what they get.
Flannery on the carry. trying to get outside. And
Look at him.
He's broke two tackles right there. And he'll get the ball down to, it's going to be Mark. Actually, they're
gain of 2.
He's going to get a nice spot right there. The Orioles have the ball at the Montague 37-yard line. 6:59 to go in the opening half.
Yeah, the defender, have you seen his Max's T-shirt came out from underneath there, and he had a handful of T-shirt, and he still broke away from that.
2nd down and 7. Ball is on the Montague 37-yard line. Colin Shelton over the ball for the Orioles. Again, he wears jersey number 50.
Yep.
Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel on the
right
carry.
Behind there.
And he gets the ball to about the 35-yard line, so a pickup of 2.
Yeah, you seen Cam get a little upset and smacks the ball down on the ground there. He was in there behind Andre Walden, who put a good block, and Cam was about a half an inch away from busting that to the outside, and he just got his shoes and took him down there. That's why he was upset.
I think that was 25, Fletch Thoman on that ankle tackle right there.
It was probably a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah. All right, so we have a 3rd and 5, make it 3rd and 6 for the Orioles. In motion, Gunsel's going to throw. It's complete. That's number 13, and that is Brody Kaminsky on the reception, and that's an Oriole first down. Boy, that was a laser that Cam threw right there.
Yes, it was. Knew right where he was going with it. He came out of the pocket, rolled out, and then seen his receiver and stepped into it and just threw a bullet.
Really nice. The way he stepped into it and drove the ball there to Kaminsky. Very accurate, and the Orioles have another first down. 1st and 10, ball on the Montague 25-yard line. 5:54 remaining in the opening half. Gunsel will keep, and not much there. Making a nice play for the Wildcats. Looked to be number 52, and that was Isaac French on the tackle for Montague.
You know, we're running that play well. You know, Cam's reading the defense. He's seeing what there, and right now Montague's showing the hole's open, and Cam pulls it, and then the hole closes. But we're keeping an eye on that, and here in a minute, Cam's going to let Max have that on the next one. They're going to both go for Cam, and we're going to have a run to the outside.
Everything, when a lot of the plays they have, Jamie, they're setting up for something down the road.
Exactly. One play leads into 2 or 3 down the road, and here it is.
That's Peterson on the carry. Peterson at the 20. Nice run. He's down, probably be about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah. You know, we bring that guy in motion, whether it's going to be Peterson or Max, we're bringing that guy in motion every time, and it gives the defense something to read, and they have to make a decision, and eventually the decision will be wrong, and that's when we break the big play.
Thoman on the tackle there for Montague. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Ball is at the Montague 18-yard line.
And we got the jumbo package in here. I'm sure we're going to go right here and run to the right side and see if we can pick up this first down.
Jumbo package, 11 for 11 this year. I think they're going to be 11 for 12. I think they're going to be marked short on that one. Montague did
about a yard short.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
I think we're probably.
You can hear Coach Gunsel yelling all the way up here in the press box. You can hear him yelling field goal, field goal, field goal.
Yeah.
So Jonah Peterson will attempt a field goal here, well within his range.
Oh yeah, and you know we're right there. It's a good opportunity with the wind in our back. Not that he needs it, but get this kick down and take points.
See, it'll be marked at the holder, who is Benjamin Gronstall, number 11, the long snapper, Max Flannery, the kicker, Jonah Peterson. That's the Oriole tripod. And you got the yardage down, Jamie?
29 yards.
29-yard attempt. Peterson steps into it. Plenty of lag, and it is good! Yes. Jonah Peterson, a 29-yard field goal to the 3:37 mark of the second quarter, and that'll give the Orioles a 17-14 lead.
Just what we needed, Scoop. You know, the offensive line really worked hard and kept Cam clean on that drive and wore that defense. You know, we're just going to keep wearing that defense down with that line and keep moving this ball.
Very impressive drive there, Jamie. And that started with the Orioles blocking a field goal attempt by Montague.
Yeah. You know, we're kicking all facets of the game in right now. You know, we've had a few penalties and a few mishaps, but the special teams came up big there, and then the offense followed behind them.
Okay, Ludington coming out to kick off now. Jonah Peterson after making that 29-yard field goal. That's something, you know, the Orioles have really worked hard on the last few years, and you can see their kicking game, and it's been pretty darn good too.
You know, when you got a kicker who can kick like that right there, good things can happen.
I think the Orioles are going to junk the satellite kick. We'll see here, Jamie.
I hope so. I'd like to see this thing booted all the way down.
Peterson set to kick off. 3:37 left in the opening half. Ludington up by 3, 17-14. Yes, he steps into it, and he drives this one back to about the 2, and fielding it there for Montague, number 4, and that is Talon Deegan. Deegan's still on his feet. Deegan, and he's still on his feet, finally brought down.
We got 2 flags.
We do have flags
back here,
though.
Scoop.
Yep.
I think we got a hold and a block in the back here.
Deegan brought that ball all the way down to the Oriole 39-yard line, 38, 39-yard line. The penalty marker's down, however.
I tell you, between number 2, Jarka, and number 4, Deegan, those 2 guys on kick returns are really good, and they're really making big returns. We're going to have to try to kick this ball out of the end zone as much as possible, keep it out of their hands.
Keep the ball away from those 2. You know, Jamie, penalty on Montague. I've been approached this past week by a number of people asking me, hey, Scoop, what's the record for touchdowns in a season by a Ludington Oriole player? And as far as I can recall, I know the 89 team had a great team, and I know that Jason Sofa scored a lot of touchdowns for that team. I got to do some research on that yet. The one that comes to mind, Spence Riggs in 2004, the Oriole quarterback, Spence Riggs, he had 29 touchdowns that year.
Okay.
So, and right now, we have
Cam's on his way.
Yeah, we have Cam Gunsel coming into this. He had 7 opening week, 6 the second week, 5 and 3 last week. So he 2 more tonight.
Yeah, so what do we got? 7. What'd you say, 7 and 6? That's 13.
18, 19, 20, 21. He has 23 now. 23 touchdowns so far in week 5. So Montague, after that beautiful kick return, they were penalized, and the ball is going to be put all the way back on their own, about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for Montague, 3:37 to go. Opening half, Ludington up by 3, 17-14. Peterson is the Montague quarterback. He'll give now on the carry, and nice. Oh, what a hit.
Andre Walden.
Big play. Andre Walden come up and just absolutely poleaxed.
Wow.
The Montague running back, I think that was number 2. I think that was River Jarka.
Well, if Jarka doesn't know who Andre Walden is, he sure knows who he is now. Wow.
He might have an imprint of 10 on his jersey. Pick up a 6 on the play before Walden got him good there. Quick pass. Incomplete.
Oh, it's out. Did he call it?
Well, it's going to be an incomplete pass, I think. Boy, this Montague quarterback, Eli Peterson, he gets the ball out of there in a big hurry.
You know, they definitely did some homework, and I think they figured out in order to move the ball here, we cannot let Ludington's big defensive line get after us. I mean, he's getting the ball in his hands, and it's not even a one-step drop, Scoop, and he's just throwing a quick half-yard, 1-yard pass and letting his receivers break a tackle. But right there, 2 Orioles laid the lumber on him and jarred that ball loose.
One of them was Zach Graham. 3rd and 4 for Montague. Ball straight ahead, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Just barely. It's going to be bring up a 4th.
Yeah, we got coming out of the pile there. It looks, Cooper Holmes.
Cooper Holmes.
Imagine that.
It's going to be 4th. This would really be gambling by Montague to go with this.
Yeah.
This is a 4th and a very long 1 here, or a short 2, if you want to put it that way.
I'd call it a short 2, but we definitely need to get a stop here.
It might be a quick punt too. Could be a quick punt here. We'll see. I think it's going to be a quick punt. Yeah, they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it. It is.
Yeah.
The punt is up by the quarterback.
Okay.
Nobody back. And
Let's get out of the way.
It takes a good Oriole bounce right there. Ludington gets good field position. 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. That was a quick kick by their quarterback right there, Eli Peterson.
Yeah. You know, and they didn't want Ludington to have a kick returner back. Probably Taj would be back there returning kick. And, when he gets the ball in his hands, good things happen. So they did a quick kick there, and we got the ball at the 45. The Orioles were smart to stay away from it. And let's get this offense on the field here with 2:19 to go, Scoop, and see if we can score again.
Orioles up 17-14, 2:19 to go in the opening half. That Oriole offensive line, they seem to get better each and every week. Connor Cheney, Colin Shelton, Blake Nelson, Sweet Louis Salazar and Big Walt Autry.
Yeah, we got a 4-receiver set with Max in the backfield, and we're going to pitch it here.
It's gonna be a pass, wide open. He's wide open. Grab, he's got it.
Nice.
He's got it. A big gain all the way down to the Montague 20-yard line.
Did you see
Some
that?
great chicanery there.
That was a reverse pass from Cam to Taj, and then Taj passed down to Zach Graham.
Big play right there.
Or was that Messiah? It looked like.
I think that was Messiah Himes. Messiah Himes, I believe, and he hits number 4.
Yeah, I think that was Messiah.
Zach Graham, a huge play for the Oriole offense right there. They got it 1st and 10 all the way down to the Montague 20-yard line. Plenty of time here before the half.
Yep.
2:11. In motion, Gunsel will keep. Gunsel's going to get back, maybe get a half a yard right there.
Yeah, and the offensive coordinator, Gillett there, he's just watching. And on that play right there, Cam gets the ball in his hand. He had 2 guys diving at his feet. They're blitzing every time, and he's just waiting to make the perfect play call on that and see what happens.
The important thing, Messiah Himes had enough yardage on that ball, but he threw a rainbow there. Sir Graham was like, come down. He had all kinds of daylight right there, but great completion right there. And Orioles have a 2nd down and 9, ball on the Montague 19-yard line.
Yeah, that was probably the play of the week they practice.
There's a nice move there by Cam Gunsel, and we have an Oriole. Who is that? That's 50.
Was that Connor Chaney?
He gets right back up. That's 53 for the Orioles, and that's Connor Chaney.
Yeah, it looked like he got a little bit of a stinger maybe on that block. He went in there and laid the block, but Connor's a tough kid. He's not going to come off that field unless Miss Jen's dragging him.
Gain of 5 on that carry by Gunsel. Ball down to the Montague 14-yard line. 58 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington, no big hurry right now. They don't want Montague.
They don't want him to get the ball back, but I'd imagine if we're still trying to score here, so we might have to call a timeout if we don't get in here.
Look at the shift by the Orioles. They're shifting
I'd
right
watch
now.
Big Andre Walden here.
Yep.
Lined
Gunsel,
up
long
in the
count,
slot.
high snap. Gunsel will run.
Right
Gunsel
behind
has got a
Andre.
1st down. He's down near the 5. Now you expect them to call a timeout.
Yep.
Yes, they do. 35.2 seconds to go. Gunsel showing great patience right there, following his left tackle, and that was Sweet Louis Salazar and his left guard Blake Nelson right there.
Orioles, they didn't call a timeout.
They'll come up quick on the ball. The Orioles have the ball on the 5-yard line. 1st down, goal to go. 22 seconds to go. Gunsel, he'll give, and going to be a loss on the play right there. That didn't fool Montague one bit. Jonah Peterson on the carry, a loss of 5 on the play. No, actually, it's going to be a loss of, where are they going to mark it? The 9, loss of 4 on the play.
And it was another one of those option reads, and that time, maybe Cam should have kept it and tucked it up inside. But, when you're running the option, that's the RPO. That's exactly what we want our quarterback to do, and he's doing a good job. And the thing is, we kept the ball, and we had a timeout, so I'm expecting it probably a pass to Andre Walden here in the end zone.
Hey, folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Okay, what do you think they got dialed up here, Jamie?
Well,
you think it's going to go to big play, Andre Walden?
I think that's the toughest matchup. That's the hardest player to guard for Montague, and I would imagine if Cam doesn't keep it, it's probably going to go to Andre. There it is.
Wide open, there he is! Touchdown! You called it, Jamie! Big play, Andre Walden!
I only call what I see, Scoop.
Give me one, Jamie! Woo! With 12.7 seconds to go in the second quarter, an 8-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to big play Andre Walden.
Yeah, they lined Andre up in the slot. They brought him in motion to the near side of the field here. Cam kept the ball. Defense is reading Cam, and wide open is Andre.
Low snap. Kick is up, and God, Jonah Peterson gets the point after a huge touchdown there by the Orioles.
The tripod does it again.
Yep, and that'll push them out to a 10-point lead with 12 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington up 24-14. You called it. You hit it right on the head. And 8-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to H-back. Big play, Andre Walden.
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons out there, but, right now the Montague's having a hard time matching up against Andre Walden. They're putting him in the slot, bringing him in motion. They're moving him around, trying to get a one-on-one matchup with him, and you're just not going to guard him one-on-one, and that's exactly what happened. He's couldn't guard him, and he had a touchdown.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he gets that ball. He's got a nose for the end zone. Big play, Andre Walden, and a huge touchdown, Jamie, and because the Orioles will be kicking off to Montague to begin the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to score right there, and you know what? We need Jonah to boot this thing out of the end zone. We do not need any kick returns here.
Jonah Peterson set to kick off for the Orioles. Back deep for Montague, number 4, and that is Talon Deegan, and number 2 is River Jarka. And it's kicked off to Deegan.
Get another shot.
Gets it at about the 4. He's out to the 10, to the 15, out to the 20. He's got some room out there. Deegan, a big return out to about the 42, 40. No, it's going to be marked at the Montague
45.
44-yard line. Big return, but there's only 4.3 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Ludington, send everybody back. Just keep everything in front of you.
Keep everything in front of you, and we need to give a little bit extra leg. I mean, that's still a great kick for a high school. We're asking for touchbacks here, and you don't see that much in high school. But I tell you what, that kid's a kick returner, and we need to keep it out of his hands.
Let's see what Montague does here. 4.3 seconds to go in the
We got Cam
half.
Deep safety. Cam's going to keep everything in front of him, not let anything get behind him here. And they might try to run some towards trick play here.
3 rushers, Jamie. They got 6 players in the intermediate area. And there's a tackle, and that'll be the end of the first half. And on the tackle for the Orioles
That'll be Hathaway.
That was Hathaway tackling Montague's number 25, Fletch Thoman.
And that was, they lined 3 receivers up out here trying to make it look like a trick play, getting our guys all thinking they're going to throw and tried to bust a run up the middle, and Hathaway had none of it.
We are at the half. Your score, Week 5 of the MHSAA season here from Oriole Field. The Ludington Orioles 24, the Montague Wildcats 14. We'll step aside for a couple of minutes. When we return, we will have the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show coming your way right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top-quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G, is proud to support Ludington sports.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Oriole Field and Oriole Nation. This Oriole offense is high-octane Oriole offense, which through 4 games, Jamie, is averaging 46 points a game.
Yeah.
They have 24 here at the half against the Montague Wildcats. And I'll tell you, they started out not the best way of starting out on offense. Montague had jumped out to a 7-0 lead. The Orioles came back, tied it up. Went back and forth for a bit, but the Orioles started opening things up there towards the end of the first half, and they have a 10-point lead here at the half, 24-14.
Yeah, you know, it started with a big spark off that block. That block kick really got things turned in the Oriole direction. That field goal attempt by the Montague Wildcats there, and that's really sprung the last 2 touchdowns, what's been great.
Senior night here for the band members, and parents are being introduced with their senior members, and that's taking place right now down here on the field. We're going to do a recap of the scoring, but first things first, we got to give some love to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And right now, I'm going to give a summary of the scoring in the first half. And it started out at the 8:10 mark of the first quarter. Montague, a 13-yard pass from their quarterback, Peterson. And again, that's Eli Peterson, as he found, let's see here, 10. He found Number 12, that was Kellen Francis. So that was Peterson to Francis, a 13-yard touchdown pass at the 8:10 mark. The point after good by the foreign exchange student from Brazil, Giovanni Franklin. Montague had a 7-0 lead. Ludington came back in the first quarter. The 6:09 mark, a 35-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to number 10, big play Andre Walden, point after good by Peterson, and we had a 7-7 tie. Then Montague scored at the 135 mark as quarterback Eli Peterson hit his, hit one of his wide receivers, and that was Talon Deegan with a 4-yard touchdown pass, point after up and good once again by Giovanni Franklin. Montague had a 14-7 lead at the end of the first quarter. Ludington, pretty much all Ludington in the second quarter, though. The Orioles at the 11:50 mark, a 51-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel, point after good by Jonah Peterson. That tied the game up at 14 apiece. Then at the 3:37 mark, a 29-yard field goal by Jonah Peterson gave the Orioles a 3-point lead, 17-14. And then with just 12 seconds to go in the opening half, quarterback Cam Gunsel hit big play Andre Walden with an 8-yard touchdown pass, point after good by Peterson. And that's where we stand right now. Ludington 24, Montague 14. And I'd like to remind you, next week, the 147th meeting between Ludington and Manistee right here at Oriole Field. Again, the second longest rivalry in the state in terms of games played. Only Ishpeming and Negaunee have played more than Ludington and Manistee, a series which started back in 1895.
That's awesome.
Ludington and Manistee. You know, Ludington wants to get that dad's trophy back in the hallways of Ludington High School.
They sure do.
They still got a big second half to play here, though, against the Montague Wildcats.
One half, one game at a time, Scoop. Let's get this one taken care of first, and then when this one's over, we can start talking about that rivalry matchup next week.
We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op Indian Summer Co-op. They are the exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now. Listen to the interview I did with Nick Wysong. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. And that player for tonight's game against the Montague Wildcats is Nick Wysong. Nick is a senior. He wears jersey number 60, and he plays the defensive tackle position on defense, and he's an offensive lineman on offense. Now, Nick, what is the one thing that you like best about the greatest sport there is, and that's football?
It's just got to be just getting out there. The brothership, just the friendships that you make during the season. I don't think there's any other sport like it when it comes to just how close you get with your brothers.
You guys are 2-0 in the conference, a great start, wins over Fremont, Muskegon, Oak Ridge, and now tonight Montague is in town, and you're 3-1 overall. What do you think is the strongest trait of this team, and how do you feel the rest of the season will go?
I think the mental part of it, I've heard this a lot, that I've seen no other team with just the amount of just force and movement to want to do really well. We have the talent for everything, and I think coming into this game, we just have to fly around like we did last week.
You guys have seemed really motivated since week 2 when you were defeated by your county rivals, Mason County Central. If your team used that as an impetus, as an inspiration?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much number one. It was a very good game, I believe. It was a very hard-fought game, and sadly we just came short, and we just can't do that with many of our rivals and other teams that we play, like this upcoming game. We just can't do that. Your
plans for winter sports and spring sports at Ludington High School?
For winter, probably not much. Just probably going to dive into my studies a little bit more and just enjoy winter break. The spring, though, I like track and field. I do shot and discus. So that's always something I like.
Okay. Your favorite class and favorite teacher at LHS?
Well, right now it's probably AP Calculus. It's just a really fun group of people, and my favorite teacher, Mrs. Stone, she always just livens up the mood and makes it a really good teaching just environment.
She is a very popular teacher, and a lot of your teammates have brought her up as well as as her being their favorite teacher. Your future plans, college. What does the future hold for Nick Wysong?
Probably go to college, take advantage of the Mason County Promise. It's a really good opportunity. I definitely want to do that, and then probably go into something with my religious beliefs.
Okay. Favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
I'm a big fan of chicken, and she makes a really good chicken paprikash. My grandpa, he also makes it really well. So,
sounds delicious. Favorite restaurant in Ludington, Nick?
This is a really tough question. It probably bounces back between Old Hamlin and El Rancho, but I'd probably give it to El Rancho.
Okay, El Rancho, that's brought up a lot with your teammates. Old Hamlin, that's one of mine and my wife's favorite places. Do you like the flaming cheese there?
I've never had it. I've heard it's really good, though.
You'll have to try it sometime. Yeah, it's really, really good. I wanted to ask you your favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors.
Oh, it's got to be Superman.
That's 4 of 5 now. The only person that did not say Superman was last week's Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight, Max Flannery. Out of all your other teammates that we've interviewed so far, it's been Superman. Okay, anybody, actually, first I want to ask you your role model or role models that you have.
Just probably my grandparents are very good role models for me. They raised me, so it's always been nice having that discipline and just greatness to do what I like to do, which is right now football.
Excellent. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's game that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Probably my sister Madison. She's probably listening in right now from where she lives, and she's just always been a big inspiration for me too.
All right. Well, Nick, congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. You and your teammates keep up the great play, and we wish you and your team all the best for the rest of this season, and go O's. Welcome back to Oriole Field. We're at the half. Ludington up 24-14. Great interview there with Nick Wysong. And right now, folks, we're going to check out some of the sights and sounds with the Ludington Marching Band. And this is for you, my good friend Micah McCullough, and all the parents and grandparents of the Ludington band members. You know, Jamie, I thought that sounded familiar. That song's been adopted by the Michigan Wolverines. And when it plays at the Big House, it's something to behold.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a lot of folks coming over from Minnesota on the Badger yesterday, heading to Ann Arbor to the Big House for the Michigan-Minnesota game this weekend.
Really?
Of course, I was teasing back and forth with them. So great job by our Ludington band, as always. And we're about to start play here in the second half. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op again, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor, as well as Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. We'd also like to give some love to North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. And the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. We wish all West Michigan athletes a great season. And located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC. Jamie, what do you think Coach Charlie Gunsel told his players at the intermission?
Yeah, I would say we're probably, he was saying let's cut down a little bit on a couple of these penalty calls that we had. Let's tighten it up. Let's, keep these guys, these quick passes in front of us. And most important, keep doing what we're doing on offense here, and we'll be successful in this second half. But one thing I noticed, too, here, Scoop, is in the halftime warm-up here, your famous tripod out there, the long snapper in this halftime warm-up is Michael Wilson. So I don't know if if Max isn't going to be doing the long snapping here in the second half, and Michael Wilson's going to be doing that for us. But they spent probably a good 5 minutes or so out here. So
let's hope that Max isn't injured, and maybe he's he's getting more time at running back right now. Yeah. So that tripod, that's a distinguished honor to be a member of that tripod.
Yep, and we've had the tripod, and if Michael Wilson's out there, that'll be the 5th technical member of the tripod that we've had, because we've also had King Patterson kick this year as well also. So.
Yes, we have. Yep. Hey, well, I have a chance right here. I got a message earlier today from Oscar Spiker's folks in Deutschland in Germany. And happy birthday wishes to our foreign exchange student, Oscar Spiker from Germany. Today is his 17th birthday, so we wish Oscar a very happy birthday here as he celebrates it in Ludington, Michigan, playing for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, Scoop, and I'm looking back here, and I think we called that last field goal a little short. I think the kick was from the 24, so if you add from the kick,
that'd be 34.
It'd be 34 instead of 29. I just got a text with the spot of that, but it's in the middle of the game. It's hard to figure out all that stuff, what's going on. So we think
34.
34-yarder, yep. I think my brother-in-law, Scott Barrett, for sending me that photo there. And
thank you, Scott. And that'll be changed to reflect a 34-yard field goal at the 3:37 mark by Jonah Peterson, and that'll be in the summary, which will be put up on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. Big thank you to Scott Barrett, who's a tremendous Ludington Oriole fan. He's got a daughter who's a pretty darn good swimmer, too, and she happens to be a niece of yours.
Yeah, she's my niece, and they got a big swim meet tomorrow down there in Holland. She's going after, trying to get back to, I think she's finished 8th in the state last year as a sophomore, so she's trying to improve on that this year and be a state swimmer again, and along with the rest of her swim teammates down there.
Here we go. Ludington will kick off to start the second quarter.
Again.
It's another one of those satellite kicks. This time it's going to go out of bounds, though. And it'll go out at about the 25 or 26-yard line. They tried a satellite kick right there.
Yeah, he's trying to place it in between the deep guy and the up guy and just sit it down right there about the 20-yard line, and it just barely rolled out of bounds.
That's all right. We'll take that. But,
better than that kick returned out here to the 50 or the 45. So
actually, it'll be marked at the 35 because the ball went out of bounds. So
yep, they got a penalty on that.
1st and 10 for the Montague Wildcats as we begin play here in the second half. Ludington up by 10, 24-14. Week 5 of the MHSAA season under Friday Night Lights here at Oriole Field. Montague with the ball, and here we go with the second half. Peterson is the quarterback, Eli Peterson for the Montague Wildcats. He's not afraid. They're not afraid, Montague. They like putting the ball up in the air.
Yeah. And I'd imagine they're going to stick with what they have been doing, these quick passes.
Peterson, he'll give now, and on the carry, in a gain of about 6 right there. That was a quick hitter. Thoman and Gunsel on the stop right there.
Cam's playing that safety position back there, and he's reading that, and it's kind of tough right now because they're throwing these little quick 1-yard hitch passes, and if they don't, he fakes the pass and then hands it off last second to his running back who's just standing beside him.
2nd and 5 for Montague. Peterson rolls out. Big Dom Wheaton in pursuit, and the pass is caught right there coming up to make the reception. Number 11 for Montague, and that was Dylan Bailey. Dylan Bailey on the...
Yeah, it looked like maybe Will Rubianis was out there. But the thing is, these receivers are quick for Montague, and our defenders are giving them a cushion. And so basically we're allowing them to catch the quick passes, and then we're trying to close in for the tackle instead of letting them get behind us. So it's kind of a battle of the coaching staffs here. You're going to throw your quick hitters, and we're not going to let you get behind us, battling between quick receivers and our defensive backs.
The officials are having a confab right now. Right now, as it stands, Montague has the ball at their own 47-yard line. 14:09 remaining in the third quarter. And let's see what this conversation was all about as the official comes over now to talk to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel, I do believe.
Talk to Charlie, or is he looking?
No, he's looking for Charlie. Yeah, okay. He'll come over. Oh, okay.
The clock, 11:09.
11:09 on the clock.
Oh, yeah. They had it at 15 to start
Yeah.
this 15 minutes. This isn't NFL football. So it'll be put at 11:09. And Montague has a 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. We got everything squared away now.
Yeah.
Our guys down below, they do a real nice job. They just a little bit of an error right there. Okay, on the carry, Jarka, and Jarka's got some room, and he's going to have a big gain right there before he's driven out of bounds by Cam Gunsel.
You know, and that's the receiver number 2, and number 2 and number 4 there, Jarka and Deegan. You know, those two guys got a lot of speed, and they're getting the ball in their hands before our defense can get pressure up there, and it's a battle right now that we gotta pay attention to 2 and 4 and just keep them in front of us and stop them.
Wildcats on the march. 1st and 10, ball on the Oriole 36-yard line. 10:54 remaining in the third quarter. Long count by Peterson. And now he'll quick hitter, and he'll get it out there and be a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah. You're going to run that quick hitter a few times, and then you just seen that Andre Walden, who batted down 3 of those last week, almost had another one right there. And I'm sure his eyes were big, thinking, if I can get my hands on this, I'm going the other way. And
Gain of 4 on the play there. 2nd and 6 for Montague. Ball on the, 33-yard line. 10:22 to go, third quarter. Peterson back to pass. He's going to let it rip, and the ball incomplete.
Oh, nice play, Messiah Himes.
Oh, that was a great play by Himes, because the receiver looked like he had it for an instant there, Jamie, and Messiah Himes was able to jar the ball loose.
And I think they were going to their big receiver there, Dylan Bailey.
Number 11.
Number 11, 6-foot receiver.
3rd and 6 for Montague. 10:14 to go, third quarter. Orioles up by 10, 24-14.
They got another receiver on the other side. He's 6'3". Those two guys aren't their speedsters, so they got some weapons there, Scoop.
Montague, of course, they've won, I believe, 3 state championships in their proud history under Coach Pat Collins. He's now, last I knew, he's a Holland West Otter. Here's a quick hitter. It is going to be caught, and it's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be caught at about the 30. Good job there.
Tackled by Zach Graham.
Yep. Graham had some help there, too. I think Cam Gunsel was in there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 6, it looks like, Scoop.
It's going to be 4th down.
Oh, now they're calling it incomplete.
Incomplete. They must have jarred. We couldn't see from our vantage here, Jamie, that the pass was jarred loose. So it's a 4th and 6. In Montague, do they be a long field goal attempt here?
No, they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Yep. So 4th and 6.
They're probably trying to get us to jump off.
Yep.
Nope.
They're going to run it. Peterson on the carry. He's going to be brought down short. Oriole defense holds.
Get him.
Good job. Great job by the Ludington Oriole defense.
Trying to see who's in on that.
They kept Peterson short.
There's a big pile of guys down there. Cam Gunsel's in on that. Andre Walden on that. And Rubianis on that.
Walt Autry. That was a flock of Orioles that bring down Peterson, the Montague quarterback, short. Another great job by the Ludington defense. They make a stand. Ludington gets the ball back now. They'll have 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
They're coming right out.
Let's see if we can get a nice, long, sustained drive here.
Well, they're lining Andre Walden up in that slot again. I would imagine they're gonna either keep Cam or they're gonna look to get it in Waldron's hands.
There's a fake handoff to Peterson. Gunsel, he's not going to go anywhere. In fact, he'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Folks, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. 2nd down and 10 for Ludington. Actually, a loss of 1 on that play. Gunsel looks over the Montague defense. Peterson in motion. Got a receiver breaking out there, and I just put it too far in front of him. That was intended for Taj Williams. Back in coverage for Montague. Looked to be number 0. And that was Jack Deegan.
So, so 0 is a Deegan and 4 is a Deegan. Now you see them back here together. They must be brothers. But they're both one corner, one safety, it looks like, or both.
Yeah. I believe they're brothers, and they were also the sons of my wife Michelle's former principal, Andrea Deegan.
Okay.
At Hart's Spittler Elementary.
Okay.
Okay. Ludington facing us 3rd and 11. And Montague's going to bring a rush. Gunsel, he'll
get out of there, Cam.
He's on his feet still. He's going to get to the 35. He's going to be brought down about a yard or 2 yards short of the first down. He's going to bring up a 4th and about 2, I would think.
Yeah, and that was real close. Cam stepped up in the pocket. They blitzed. They were coming hard on him. He stepped up in the pocket and close to a horse collar tackle there, Scoop.
Yeah.
But going to be just short.
Going to be 4th and a short 2, but boy, oh boy, if you go for it here and you don't get it, you give Montague exceptional field position.
Well, we got the jumbo package on. I don't know, we're either going to
try to draw him off, maybe
draw him offside, or we're going to try to get a big push on that side of that line and get Cam up over the top there, probably.
Okay, 4th and 2. Gunsel.
Yeah, he's trying hard.
I think they're going to call him for a head bob right there, too. Legal procedure on the Orioles, so that'll back them up 5, and no doubt now that they will punt the ball. I don't know if they called Cam for the head bob right there because he was really exaggerating.
Yeah, well, he was using his hands too and really making it look like he wanted the ball. And I didn't see anybody move on the line, so I'm not sure if they got him on the head bob or not. But I think we're trying to draw him off. If not, we were going to punt anyway. So
Keen Patterson in to punt for the Orioles. He'll be back at his own 20-yard line.
And number 12 is long snapping here, Scoop.
And that, again, is Michael Wilson. Good snap. Good high punt there by Keen Patterson. Comes down at about the 29-yard line. And coming back, good job there by Ludington's trying to get the number. Was that Gunsel?
Nah.
That might have been Gunsel.
Number 4, and it looks like Messiah Himes, number 8.
Yeah, so...
And speaking of that, our long snapper there was number 12,
Michael Wilson.
which is Michael Wilson,
Nice
and
job.
he was actually the first person. He snapped that, and he was the first guy down to make contact.
That was a good high punt there from Keen Patterson. Good coverage there by the Orioles. Montague has it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 7:48 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by 10, 24-14. Going to ask the Oriole defense to come up big once again. Cannot overemphasize how big of a touchdown that was by the Orioles with just 12 seconds to go in the opening half.
And just before the half, big touchdown.
Peterson, he'll give now, and Cole Hackert.
Is that out?
Yeah, Hackert was having none of it right there. He came up and really nailed the Wildcat ball carrier.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Cole Hackert said it's enough of this here. We're going to, when our defensive line starts getting a push like that, Scoop, things happen, and they've been playing us that way the whole game, just quick hitters, and now we're starting to get a little penetration when they do start to run. So let's hope things keep turning in our favor here.
Pretty sure that was Cole on the stop there to try running to go. You're going to try to take it up, hop. He's got a receiver out. He's caught it in stride. And a touchdown saving tackle there by Jonah Peterson. Boy, oh boy, that was a beautiful pass there from Eli Peterson. He had his receiver in stride. 4. That was Deegan all the way down to the Ludington 15-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you, 2 and 4 has been a nemesis. I mean, those two guys got speed, and we're having a hard time matching up with them.
Talon Deegan on the reception right there. Big gainer for Montague with 7:01 to go in this third quarter. And a beautiful pass from quarterback Eli Peterson. That is a big offensive line that Montague deploys.
Yep.
Okay, handoff there to Thiemann. And, boy, one of the Montague players just went back really awkward.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's okay.
He got rolled up on from underneath, but he's popping up.
Yeah. And that was 52 for Montague. They got rolled up on. That was Isaac French. But a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. 6:29 left in the third quarter.
It's getting hard to see our roster sheets up here. Scoop's a little dark.
Yeah, it is in this section. Love this section here, but the lighting after dark is sometimes can really... Oh, he got it out there. And there's a first down for Montague.
Yeah, Big Dom Wheaton was on that screen pass, and it just went through his outstretched arms. You know, we're reading the play correctly. We just can't get, we're just not batting it down, but great read, good play by Montague.
Peterson got that ball out in a hurry. You're right, he just was able to thread the needle and get it around Big Dom Wheaton there. So it's going to bring up a first down and goal to go for the Montague Wildcats. Ball is on the Oriole 5-yard line. 6:09 in the third quarter remaining.
And now they got a 2-back set, kind of a...
Keeping the ball.
That was number 2.
Oh, good. Oh, he's still on his feet. Still on his feet, and I think he got in. He did.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. On the River Jarka.
That was a direct snap to the running back, Yarka.
Yarka at the 6:01 mark. He would just refuse to go down. Five-yard touchdown run for River Jarka.
You know, right now, number 2, Jarka, and number 4, Deegan.
Again.
You know, those are the 2 guys that are hurting us on Montague's offensive side of the ball, along with their quarterback.
There's a high snap, and...
Get on it!
Ludington has downed the ball right there. The Montague holder got on it, and Ludington was going to make sure he was going nowhere.
Yeah.
So the point after try, no good.
Big Dom Wheaton was there again.
High snap right there.
Well, that could be in our favor, Scoop.
Yep, Ludington now up 24-20 with 6:01 remaining in this third quarter. Hey, folks, we want to give some love to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. That's Ludington House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also, a shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. All right, 24-20, 6:01 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington on top.
Montague's going to kick off here, Scoop. But real quick, big game Monday here, right here at Oriole Field for the soccer team against North Muskegon. This is going to be for the conference titles on the line. So, you know, our sophomore, Steele Stoll, freshman, Aiden Eaton, those 2 guys are leading that soccer team, and they're having a great season so far. So hopefully they win on Monday.
Here's the kickoff. The kick by Salazar. Oh, there's a nice run. There he goes. Taj Williams. Williams still on his feet. He's tiptoeing down the sideline. Williams all the way down to the Montague 30-yard line. He was tiptoeing right down that sideline. He looked like one of the flying Wallenda brothers.
Man, he was flying down there. He was tiptoeing, but I think they're going to get him out the 47, stepping out of bounds at the 47-yard line. But what a great return by Taj Williams there.
5:51 to go in this third quarter. Yes, they are going to mark him out at still great field position. Great return by Taj Williams. Ludington will take over 1st and 10 from the Montague 48-yard line.
Yeah, we got to get some white cleats on Taj there. That might. But that official was chasing him down. You know, he was looking right at him. But that was a great return by Taj Williams.
Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, he's got a nice gain right there. 45 down to about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line.
About a gain of 7, Scoop.
We'll take that. We'll take that every day and twice on Fridays.
Yes. This is where we want to see that offensive line start wearing this defense down.
You know, Jamie, it was great. I saw one of my former high school football teammates came up at halftime here in the booth and said hi. Scott Van Elst. real good guy. He's living in Montague now. It's really good to see Scotty.
Yeah, he says he didn't know who to root for.
Yeah. Here's a nice run, and it's an Oriole first down. I believe that was Flannery.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
As the officials say, move those chains.
Carried by Flannery.
Yeah, Flannery on the carry.
It's good to see Max in there because I was worried. But he's not long snapping right now, so that's good. Good that he's in there. Great
push by our offensive line right there. You know who else I saw earlier today? My neighbor, I was out taking a walk. Garrett Meeker, the G-Man. Had a nice chat with him. He's here tonight. He said he was going to be coming to the game.
Oh, boy.
Yep, we talked a little bit. Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel gets the ball down to the 35, maybe to the 34-yard line. Not much there.
Tackled by Frank.
Frank on the stop for Montague.
Yeah, and over here to our left at the beginning of the game, we got Sunshine Silver over there with Spencer Holmes, Daniel Ramirez, Joe Bench, some of that basketball team there that went on the run last year, sitting over here cheering on their Orioles.
Good to see those guys, and they were looking up here like they knew you were talking about them there, Jamie. All right, well, gain of 1 on the play by Gunsel there. 2nd down and 9. Ludington up by 4, 24-20, 4:06 to go in the third quarter. Gunsel rolling right, still rolling. He'll get rid of it. It's caught! It's caught! Taj Williams! Taj has a first down. A beautiful catch by Taj Williams at the Montague 15-yard line. And if he maintains his balance, he's in the end zone. Wow. But just to make that catch.
Yeah.
And he goes out at the 15. Beautiful catch.
Cam threw a laser on the run, rolling out to his right. And put it out there, and Taj outstretched hands. Beautiful catch, able to tap the foot in bounds. And like you said, if he could have got that second one and turned, he probably would have had a touchdown, but we'll take what we can get right there.
We'll take the first down there. A beautiful pitch and catch there. Gunsel to Taj Williams. Now a handoff to Flannery. He's outside. Ooh. He's at the 10. He comes in. Touchdown! There's a late penalty marker. Oh, darn! A 15-yard touchdown run by Max Flannery. You saw the flag come in as Flannery was crossing the goal line.
Yeah, and they're probably going to get a hold, which wasn't even needed because the Max had so much daylight. There's no need to even block anybody right there.
Holding on the Orioles.
Holding on the Orioles.
Looks like the hold happened at about the 5-yard line, Jamie.
Yeah. I'd imagine, Scoop, I mean, they run that motion, and it's either we're handed off or we don't. And I would probably see you're going to see that same motion come here. I'm going to take a guess and say we're going to see some motion and maybe Andre Waldron time here again.
Penalty was called from the 5. They march it back 10, so they're right back where they started at the 15-yard line.
And they got Waldron in the slot right here.
Gunsel. They'll give now to Flannery. Flannery down to about the 10-yard line, at least to the 11.
Uh-oh, we got an Oriole down.
Oh, no, and that does not look good. And that's one of the, looks like number.
It's hard to see from here.
It's one of the offensive linemen, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they got his helmet off right now.
Well, Miss Jen's driving out there.
Yeah, and there goes Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, coming into the lineup for the Orioles.
59.
59, and 59, as we know, that's Landon Mosqueda.
Well, I'm trying to see our other linemen who are up here.
So Mosqueda will come in, and there is a...
I see Connor.
Yeah.
The number 50 is up, 63 is up, 54 is up.
Walt Autry's up, 60. I already said 63.
I can't see you, and I don't want to speculate on anybody.
Yeah, we don't want to speculate.
So.
Let's while we have a break right here, let's talk a bit about. I'll let you do this one.
Yeah, how about Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, an fender bender, or with major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it's your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at their new location at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Ludington Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. the local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. That's Ludington Paint and Glass. Matt Ewing down there, good guy.
Real good guy. And the injured Orioles number was 58. And 58 for the Orioles is Sweet Louis Salazar.
Oh, yeah.
And Sweet Louis, 6 foot, 200 or 300 pounder. Sweet Louis Salazar, 6'2", 300-pound senior. Or he's a junior.
Looked like it might be an ankle scoop. It's hard to tell from here, but he hobbled up, and then Miss Jen's got him on the cart. She'll get him over here and get him looked at. You know, she's one of the best in the state, and we're very, very happy to have her here. So
second you on that statement about Miss Jen. She is a tremendous athletic trainer. Ludington's blessed and very lucky to have her, no doubt about it.
You know, she takes care of every athlete in every sport that we have, and she does a lot more than that too, Scoop.
Yep. So into the game, replacing Sweet Louis Salazar will be Landon Mosqueda. Here to go, 15. He's in, or is he out at the 1? He's down.
Oh, they're going to call a touchdown.
Touchdown, Ludington Orioles.
Max Flannery. Sound the horn.
Flannery, and that was, what do we have on the run there, Jamie?
You know, Scoop, I was watching Louis here, and I didn't see where the line of scrimmage was from there.
Max Flannery on the touchdown run at the 3:36 mark of the third quarter.
Well, they called it 2nd down and 7 on the 10, so let's call it a 10-yard touchdown run.
10-yard touchdown. Yeah, they were at the 10. 10-yard touchdown run by Max Flannery. Peterson in to attempt a point after. That was huge right after the play that lost their offensive lineman right there. There's a kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Jonah Peterson nails the point after, and with 3:36 to go in the third quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 30, the Montague Wildcats 20. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
We're back to Oriole Field. Ludington scoring on that touchdown run by Max Flannery. We think it was at least a 10-yard touchdown run. If anything, it would have been 11 or 12. You're right, though. It happened. It was a quick hitter.
Yeah, they had us at 2nd down 7 from the 10, so we'll call it.
Another satellite kick.
Stay in bounds.
And it's going to go out of bounds. So Montague will get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, we're just trying. We're trying to keep. They put number 2 and number 4 back on all kickoffs, and we're trying to keep it out of their hands. And I guess we're okay with. I'd rather be starting at the 35 Scoop than starting on the other side of the field like they've had the opportunities with a couple of their kickoffs.
And we apologize, Oriole Nation. The score is actually Ludington 31, Montague 20. So it's an 11-point lead. The Orioles had 24, 6 on the touchdown run by Flannery, and then the extra point by Peterson. 31-20. Nobody ever said that I was a rocket scientist or an Albert Einstein when it came to numbers. And I'll be the first to admit that, Jamie.
Well, I'll be, it's hard too, Scoop, because we're up here. We getting involved in the game, and sometimes we miss those little extra things like that.
We got great news from a good buddy of mine. Jay Funk reports that the Tigers are up at the bottom of the 8th inning, 4-1. Tigers leading over the Chicago White Sox.
Wow.
That's great news. All right, Montague quarterback, and he's going to break a tackle.
Cam Gunsel, good job.
Gunsel bringing him down. And in the game for Montague at QB, that's that number 5 again, Eli Peterson. Very impressed with him, Jamie.
Yeah, he's been a good quarterback so far tonight. going back to those Tigers, Scoop, can you believe that? If they pull this out, that's going to be 31-11 over their last 42 games.
You know, and it's funny how it coincides with Javi Baez being out of the lineup.
Well, he can stay out.
I totally agree with you.
If we keep winning, keep him out.
Yeah. Okay, here's a flag. Flag on the play, running the ball for Montague. He's broke a couple of tackles, and he's got outside, and that's number 13 for Montague, and that was Devlin Dean.
And he was brought down on the far side by Messiah Himes. And I'm not sure if they're going to call if this may be an illegal shift, but they didn't blow the play dead, but I thought two guys were moving, but
Coming back. Look
okay,
at Montague
they are
coming back.
back.
Shout out to Karen and Dan Foote, who are watching tonight's OSN telecast. Big Oriole supporters and backers.
So that big run is negated by, we're going to see what the call is, but if I seen it, I don't know if they call it in high school ball, but I say a two-men moving, the illegal shift, or whatever they're going to call it.
So that's going to move the ball back. Montague will now have, let's see, the 40, 39, 38.
So it should be about the 33.
I think so.
Yeah, false start, so probably a legal shift. They don't call it legal shift in high school, but
35.
Illegal formation. I think.
Yep, they'll have it at their own 33-yard line. Ludington up 31-20, 2:53 to go in the third quarter.
Well, that was a huge penalty for Montague there because that was a nice run negated.
Peterson rolling right, still rolling. His pass is complete. Oof. And big hit there by Cam Gunsel. Also,
Andre Walden. Cam started the tackle and Andre finished
I'll
it.
tell you, Walden is not only deceptively quick and fast, he's very powerful.
Yeah.
And the pass gain or brings the ball out to the Montague 42-yard line.
You know, I tell you, Montague's coaching staff has done a nice job because they know we can get pressure, and they're getting that ball out
Third
quick.
and 3, and it's a first down for Montague. Quick hitter right there. On the carry, looks like number 13, Devlin on the carry. Montague, they got some big boys up front there too. Cooper Holmes on the stop for the Orioles. First and 10 for Montague. Montague, they really haven't had a problem moving the ball, but Ludington has done a good job when the Wildcats have got down in the red zone.
Yeah, bend but don't break.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a carry by Devlin. Quick hitter again, and he's got 1, 2, 3, about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, and I think Big Walt Altree there on the tackle, and number 52, Jaron Hathaway, and Dom Wheaton.
Gain of 3, second down and 7. Ball is at the Montague 49-yard line. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Orioles up by 11, 31-20.
We just got to be careful here, Scoop. The last time they ran it twice, then they threw the big bomb over the top. So let's just hope our corners are ready.
Peterson, a lot of time to pass.
There he goes again.
He's got a receiver breaking out there. It's going to be picked off. It's intercepted by the Orioles.
Messiah Himes. I knew it. I said they were looking to throw the bomb. They ran it twice, and I tell you, Messiah was all over that from the beginning. He was playing center field there, Scoop.
Trying to get the ball to River Jarka, and Himes was having none of it, like he was playing center field back there.
Yeah.
And a big interception for the Ludington Orioles, Messiah Himes, with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 31-20. And let's see if the Orioles can put together a nice long drive here, Jamie.
Yeah, it was a good call by our defensive coordinator. You know, they ran it twice up the middle, the same thing they did last time, and they tried to come over the top on us, and we were ready for it this time. Scoop.
3 Orioles back there, and give some credit to Oriole defensive coordinator J.P. Dynas, as you said. First and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel doing a good job weaving in and out. He's at the 25. Beautiful run there by the Orioles' Cam Gunsel, and he's got an Oriole first down and then some.
Yeah, great blocks by his running back Max Flannery out there leading, and also number 4 Zach Graham out there leading.
Great field vision by Cam Gunsel. The way he surveys the field and does a good job. You don't see, at least this year, you haven't seen him take a lot of big hits.
No, not so far, and that's good. You know, we talked about it the last couple weeks, is Cam's poise this year has really helped his game.
Gunsel now will roll left. He'll keep. And on that one, not so much. Out of nothing there, he does get the ball to about the 31-yard line.
Looks like a gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on that, which he did very well just to do that.
Yeah,
Jamie.
he gets hit in the backfield and keeps squirming and keeps moving and pulling his legs out. And next thing you know, he falls forward with that big 6'1", 6'2" body there and leans forward and gets 2 yards.
Actually, you're cheating him about of an inch or so.
Has he grown?
He's listed as 6'3" in the program.
Well, okay, 6'2",
You know how the
6'1",
programs
6'2" last year, but
They kind of fudge things too at times, in the programs. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Orioles. Hand off to Flannery, and Max is going to be brought down right there. Double teamed by Montague, and again, it was the 2 guys that you've been talking a lot about tonight, Jarka and also Deegan.
I tell you, those 2 guys, number 2 and number 4, I mean, where would Montague be without those 2 guys tonight? I mean, they're doing it on both sides of the ball.
That's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Your score from Oriole Field at the end of 3, the Ludington Orioles 31, the Montague Wildcats 20. We're going to step aside. You're listening and watching to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Oriole Field as we begin play here in the 4th quarter. Ludington with an 11-point lead, 31-20. Ludington has a 3rd down and 8. Ball is on their own 31-yard line. Gunsel, back. He's looking right, rolling. Still looking. He'll get rid of it, and it's caught! It's an Oriole first down!
Wow.
Oh, what patience displayed by Cam Gunsel there. He look, finally released the ball, and he gets it out there, and catching the ball was, I believe, was Taj Williams.
Great catch. Look at the patience by Cam, rolling out, waiting, and he just waited for Taj to break open. That was that Taj or was that number 8, Messiah?
Thought it was Taj Williams, but I could be wrong.
It could have been. Those 2 are so hard. They're the same size. The 2 and the 8s look close when they got the same socks. I mean, it's hard to tell, but
boy, did he zip that ball in there.
He did.
There was a lot of white shirts in that area, but he put it right on the numbers. And, again, it was either Taj or it was Messiah. I thought it was Taj Williams, number 2 on the reception. I could be wrong on that.
Nope.
It would be the first time.
I was just looking at 8 coming off here and everybody high-fiving them, but I can't get this commercial up here, Scoop.
Yeah, hey, I'll let you give some love to Dr. Mark Yuck.
Yeah, Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back or neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And we'd like to thank Dr. Mark Yuck for getting Scoop fixed up this morning because apparently his back is out and he's doing the best he can. And Dr. Mark Yuck got him all fixed up.
I'll tell you what, as long as I'm standing up, I'm feeling really good right now. I walked in there earlier.
Oh, is that a face mask?
Yeah. Come in late. It come in very late, but you saw it, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Max,
he's getting up slowly too. Boy.
Yeah, they slammed him to the ground using the face mask.
Max is going to come out on his own power, but he is definitely favoring. Looks like his right arm or his right wrist. Yeah, he's going to come out and miss Jen. He's going to head right for Miss Jen right now.
Yeah, they grabbed him and slung him down onto that right arm.
Yeah.
So what are we going to have here?
I'll tell you, Jamie. I went into...
we're going to have the ball here roughly around the 42-yard line, Scoop?
The 40, that's the 45, 44, 43. But the 40, yeah, you're right, Jamie. It's going to be on the 40, just about the 42-yard line of the Montague Wildcats.
Yeah, and looking down here, Scoop, Miss Jen just drove Big Louis Salazar out here on the golf cart.
And his teammates are all coming by. Look at the good camaraderie there. Good team spirit.
They're lining up, all coming by and giving them a tap, giving them some love. And
whoa, that snap, that was dangerous there. Gunsel breaks a tackle, breaks the second tackle. He's down near the 35, but a dangerous snap there, Jamie.
The last time he had a snap like that, he took it to the house.
Oh, very late flag coming. Very, very late flag. And, Gunsel, a nice carry right there. Let's see. Things are really getting chippy out there right now.
I hope this doesn't come back 15 yards our way. I think, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you're going to get Ludington for a little smack talk here.
The first thing there, though, Jamie, was the snap almost hit Jonah Peterson, who was in motion right there.
Yeah.
We don't need that right now at this juncture of the football game.
We don't need that, and we don't need this 15-yard penalty we're about to get here to give it right back.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Orioles.
You know, we make a good play, and I get it. They're excited. You know, they want to celebrate a little bit. You're out there on the field, but if you're going to talk, you got to talk away from the officials, and that official happened to be standing right there and threw the flag.
Yeah, getting back to Dr. Mark Yak, I was so happy he was open today. He's closed on Thursdays, but open today, and I walked in there. He goes, "Boy, you don't look good, Scoop." I was hunched over and feeling much better, especially with a day of work tomorrow on the Badger.
Yeah, I tell you, Scoop, I've been there. When my back goes out, I'm usually down for a week.
All right, Oriole Gunsel, he's going to get rid of it. And open down there, it's caught!
Look at that!
It's caught!
Look at that!
Kaminsky!
He's
going to go! Right
he's going to go!
He's in! Brody Kaminsky!
Wow!
51-yard touchdown pitch and catch from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Brody Kaminsky. BK, you rule!
I tell you what, Cam Gunsel is fired up over here. I mean, he is just on fire. You couldn't have thrown that pass any better, Scoop.
Beautiful
right
pass.
On the money.
You talk about dropping a dime in there, then Brody was able to break one tackle and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown for the Orioles.
What a pass, what a catch.
Here's the snap. Kick is up by Peterson, and it is good. And
I tell you what, was that that Brody's first touchdown of the year?
I believe so. And now Ludington extends its lead to 17, 37-20. With 10:51 to go in the game, a beautiful 51-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Brody Kaminsky. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
We're back at a very rowdy Oriole Field right now. Ludington up 37-20 after that beautiful 51-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Brody Kaminsky.
I tell you, Scoop, you're getting me all excited up here, and I'm screaming over the top of you now.
I'm defying doctor's orders. Dr. Yak said, last thing you said to me, don't get wild like you usually do, Scoop. I say, Dr. Yak. How am I going to just say touchdown Orioles?
Yeah. Well, I see, Scoop, here. Miss Jen is let Big Louie off the golf cart. He's standing on crutches, and it looks to be a pretty significant wrap on his right knee there.
Sweet Louis Salazar. Yep, you're right. And there's that satellite kick again. Ludington doesn't seem one bit worried about kicking the ball out of bounds. That one, he kicked it out by a mile there.
I think that's just the plan. You know, Scoop, 2 and 4 for Montague. His speed is in the open field on these kicks have hurt us a couple times, and they just said no more. We're just going to kick it out of the bounds. You can start at the 35, and our defense is going to hold up, and that's what's happening so far.
Brody Kaminsky was brought up as a freshman on the varsity baseball team, and all of his teammates would go, he'd come up to bat, BK, have it your way. You rule.
Nice. Nice. I'm sure he likes that.
Yeah. Okay, 1st and 10 for Montague, 10:50 left in the game. Still a lot of time. The Orioles up 38-20.
Yep, there's that quick hitter again right there, and Dom Wheaton had him for a chance for a loss and just slipped the tackle, and he's going to be looking to make up for that one.
Jamie, that's 2 times in a row that the not the public address man, but the scorekeeper has got me on the last 2 Oriole touchdowns. They had it up there for just 6 points each time. Now they got it correct. It's 38-20. The Orioles with an 18-point lead, and it's 6 points for a touchdown, which I know. I've been watching football since I was like 3 or 4 years old, and then 1 for the extra point, as long as a 1-pointer.
Well, they've been excited watching it just like us, and then they're forgetting to add that point on.
Peterson rolling left, still rolling. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. Oh. Big hit by big play Andre Walden.
I tell you, that's 3 or 4 times now he's laid the lumber like that. But what I like the most is he laid the hit, and then he helped the guy up.
Exactly. Boy, he's having a huge game tonight, Andre Walden. Ludington has Montague in a 3rd and about 3 right now. 3rd and 3, 9:37 left in the game. Again, next week, Ludington back here, week 6 of the MHSAA season. Homecoming time, the Manistee Mariners are in town. And you know what happens when Ludington and Manistee meet. Here's a first down for Montague, still on his feet, and finally Big Dom Wheaton brings him down, and that's Peterson on the carry.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the records are in that matchup, Scoop. It doesn't matter when those 2 teams hit the field. It's like all bets are off. It's an all-out brawl.
Can you imagine that, Jamie? Be the 147th meeting between the 2 schools. 147 times.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep, they will have met on the gridiron. All right, Peterson rolling left, still rolling. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. And it went right through the hands of a Ludington defender out there, and it ends up being caught by River Jarka, I believe.
Yeah, Taj Williams went up and thought he was going to intercept that ball, and it just went right between his hands and ended up in the receiver's arms.
Montague on the drive, they're on the march right now. They have a 1st and 10. They're at the Oriole 21-yard line, and they're going to get called for 12 men on the field here.
Yeah,
Coach Gunsel not happy at all.
That's tough because they made a last-minute substitution, and then we tried to counter with a substitution, and I mean the guy's
he was one
footstep away from being
out of bounds.
They're going to decline that penalty anyway, I think, and take the run. So they got more than 5 yards on the play.
8:58 remaining in the game. Ludington up 38-20. Hey, folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000.
Well, the good thing about a Scoop is, we'd like to keep them out of the end zone here, but it still is a 3-score game, so...
Well, it's going to be, let's see here, they're marking off, what are they? Okay, I didn't know if the officials were marking off a few more yards there.
No, I think they were just resetting the chains because he got the first down on the run, so they negated the penalty, declined it.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Montague, ball at the Oriole 11. Peterson on the carry, he's still on the carry, still on the run. He is going to be into the end zone, touchdown Montague. An 11-yard touchdown run by their quarterback at the 8:47 mark of this 4th quarter. Eli Peterson, the quarterback, 11-yard touchdown run. And now the score is Ludington 38, Montague 26. There's still a lot of time left here, Jamie.
A lot of time left there, and we got to see what happened here. I watching that play, and Cam had a chance to make that tackle in the backfield, and he dove and hit, and I think he's got a little bit of a stinger in his right arm here. He's over here shaking it off, but he's tough. Nothing. He's going to have to be more than that to keep him out of this ball game.
And Montague, I believe, will go for 2 here. With the 2-point, they're going to try a 2-pointer. They're down.
Yeah, probably the number's called to go for 2 here, but they were down 18 before that score, so it was 3 points or three scores any way you look at it, going for 2 or not.
I almost said the sabermetrics. That's baseball, though. Okay, here's Peterson looking. He's got a receiver in the back of the end zone, and he's going to be brought down there. He's still on his feet. He'll throw it left-handed. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He threw it left-handed, and it's good. Oh, my gosh, I thought the Orioles had him down over here. Incredible play by the Montague quarterback, Peterson.
And the number 4, Deegan. So it's been the quarterback, number 2, and number 4. I mean, they got talent over there, and they got speed.
My goodness.
Wow.
He threw it with the left hand.
Patrick Mahomes, his knee must have been a half inch from touching the ground there, and he spun out of it, switched hands, and heck, Scoopy threw that, 20?
Yeah.
22
it was a
to
dart.
the back to 20. That was about 30 yards in the air with his left hand.
He threw an absolute dart right there. And Ludington had him at inches from being down on the ground.
Yeah.
Shades of the 74 AFC divisional playoff game between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins, where the Dolphins' Vern Den Herder had the snake, Ken Stabler, inches from being down. He throws the pass. It's caught by Clarence Davis, and the Raiders stop the Miami Dolphins' 2-year streak as Super Bowl champions. 8:47 to go. Now it's a 10-point game. Ludington has to watch for the onside kick here. There's still a lot of time to go, though. Ludington up 38-28. Foreign exchange student. He'll kick a line drive, and that's going to go into the end zone. He's got a leg on him. That's the foreign exchange student, Giovanni Franklin from Brazil for Montague.
Yeah, Scoop, and it looks to me that we're going to see who we'll have in at running back here. It looks to me that I don't see a jersey on him, but from what I can see, that looks like Max Flannery with his right arm in a sling down there with his uniform off, standing next to Ben Gronstel. So,
well, we got number 3 checking into the game for the Orioles.
That's going to be Holmes.
Cooper Holmes, and he'll be in the backfield right now with Cam Gunsel. Wilson's out there, the receiver. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel will keep, and not much there. In fact, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe get 1 on the play.
You hate to see that. Max Flannery's been having a good season so far, and he got that face mask penalty, and they yanked him down on his right shoulder there in that last drive, and now he's staying there. So let's just hope that both of our injured players will be okay. Scoop.
I'm still amazed by that 2-point conversion.
I know.
With the left hand, he was going away, obviously, and he threw it that far and that accurate with his left arm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll have to see when he comes back out. I swear he was a right-handed quarterback, but we'll find out in the next drive.
All right, 2nd and 9 for the Orioles. 8 minutes to go in the game. Gunsel will keep. He's trying to get to the outside. He's got the corner. 25. He's at the 30, and he's knocked out of bounds right there. Big hit by one of the Montague defenders. It looked like Deegan came up there, and Talon Deegan drove him out of bounds. But a huge first down for the Ludington Orioles.
Big first down, and I like to see Connor Cheney running all the way over there and making sure Cam's okay. Urca Auto Center. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center.
Okay, here's a run by Peterson, and Montague did an exceptional job there, and you can see Montague trying. You can see Montague. Flag comes in late. Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, my gosh, they always get the second person that retaliates, and the case is the same right here.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy out there. On the other side of the field, they had a little hit Cam out of bounds a little bit over there.
Yeah,
and then same thing over here. Somebody's pushing and shoving. Like you said, they always get the second guy, and they got the Ludington Oriole there is going to be a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct.
And it was the back judge that came in with that call right there. And when you saw that happen right there, you said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then you saw the flag come. And that's going to move the Orioles all the way back. And Coach Charlie Gunsel not happy whatsoever.
He's not happy. He got him off, pulled him off the field, and he sent a couple coaches down there to talk to him. But it's in the heat of the battle.
Yeah.
I'm sure Taj wishes he had that back. You know, as good as a player as he is, things happen, and we just got to go ahead and make up for it here.
Second down and 25. Gunsel get rid of the ball. He's got it out there to Peterson. Peterson still on his feet, and he's going to be out near the 30-yard line. So the Orioles get a big chunk of that back right there, or they almost get back to the original line of scrimmage, nearly close to it. Folks, Jamie was mentioning Urca Auto Center. They're located at 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Ludington will be facing a 3rd and 12, 7:04 left in this game. Williams will come back in. Let's see him make a big play now.
Yeah, you know, we might come to them here, or you know, this is a perfect time to see where they're coming. They're going to pin their ears back and come after Cam. This would be a perfect time to hit big Andre Walden there, because, you know, if he lines up in that slot right there, he's probably going to be wide open.
Andre hit him, or possibly a screen play right here, Jamie.
Yep.
Hey, folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
So 3rd down and 12 here, scoop from the 31.
Big play for the Orioles here. You just don't want to have a turnover here.
Yeah, so we're going 5 wide outs.
And Gunsel.
And here's Walden. They're looking at him, but he's going to throw over here to this side.
And it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted. Just what we were talking about, Jamie.
Yep.
Pass is picked off and still with it before Walden makes the big hit. And Montague is going to have the ball at the 45-yard line.
Walden almost jarred that ball loose. He did,
but Montague, 6:26 to go. The Orioles have a 10-point lead, 38-28, but Montague now has the ball at the Oriole 43-yard line.
You know, Waldron was wide open over the middle, and, you know, Cam had 2 wide open receivers. He had his choice. He went for number 4, Zach Graham there, but the ball just held up in that wind a little bit and allowed the defender to come back and make a play.
And you saw Graham, he tried to switch from a receiver to a defensive back there, but he was not able to. Now Peterson with the ball. He'll get rid of it. It's caught, but a big hit over there by Andre Walden again.
Yeah, he's been Andre and Cam over there. And just to clarify that, Scoop, I watched the quarterback there. He did throw that with his right hand, so it makes that last one even more impressive with the left.
So gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 37-yard line. 5:57 to go in the ball game. The Orioles have a 10-point lead.
And we need a big defensive play.
38-28. Peterson now, he'll get rid of the ball, and it's going to be picked up.
It's intercepted. Big play, Andre Walden.
Big play, Andre Walden, with yet another big play. And look at the job he's doing holding on to that ball as Montague's trying to strip it from him. What a good job by the Oriole defense. They step up big there, and again, it's big play, Andre Walden in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I mean, he's been all over the field on both sides, but, man, he read that quarterback's eyes on that. Came right in front of the defender, picked it off. What I like most about the end of that play is Montague's trying to be chippy, and all the Orioles are just like, stay calm, don't do anything stupid here.
All right, Ludington up by 10, 38-28. Big interception there by Andre Walden. 5:36 to go in the game. The Orioles with that 10-point lead, and now they can milk some of the clock.
Well, I said we needed a big play on the defense there, and, you know, let's start running the ball here a little bit, and then wear this clock down and wear this defensive line down.
Cole Hackert in at a slot back position. There's a run there, not much.
That's a run by Cooper Holmes.
Holmes gets maybe, let's see, are they going to give him one, maybe 2? No, they're going to give him a yard. Maybe, gain of 1. So 2nd down and 9, 5:18 to go in the ball game.
Yep.
Folks, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
The empty backfield set here. Nice block by Walden.
Gunsel, he's got to the outside. He's got first. He's 50,
Scoop.
45. Oh, he got tripped up, but he's all the way down to the Montague 40-yard line. And another late flag comes flying in. Boy, that flag came in super late.
What are they going to call here?
Big gain by Gunsel, and it was called by that back judge right there. And
are they?
It was way over on the.
It's from this guy who was over on this side. Is he going to call? He's going to call Cam for point.
We'll see.
For doing the first down signal.
Let's see here.
That's the only thing that happened out there.
We'll see. We'll see, Jamie. Big run there by Oriole Jr., All-State quarterback candidate.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, Charlie's going to go
They're
ballistic.
They're going to call this.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to call this for getting up and unsportsmanlike conduct. That's just, oh, my gosh. Wow.
Cam is.
So they're kicking Cam. They're taking Cam out of the game here.
Well, he's on the sideline right now. He's got his helmet off. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It's been a very hard-hitting,
second unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, that could be. It's been a hard-hitting, very chippy game. So coming in at quarterback for the Orioles will be, is that going to be Cooper Holmes?
Wow. This is, well, Scoop, I got to hold my tongue here. That's all I can tell you. Unbelievable.
Now, I'm not sure. That may resonate into next week's game, too, Jamie. That could really hurt the Orioles. I am not positive. I know in baseball, rules are a bit different, I think, from football. There, Cam was just talking to his brother, Wilson Gunsel, who's an assistant coach. Now Cam is sitting on the bench. Okay, we have a 1st and 10, 4:39 left in the game. And the quarterback right now for the Orioles
is number 8.
That's Messiah Himes as the quarterback. Another late flag comes flying in.
You know, this is just getting awful chippy. Flags are coming from everywhere, and you know, you just hate to see this right now, but you'd like to let the players play the game here, Scoop.
You know, when things get chippy like that, Jamie, you do have to, the refs do have to get control of the game.
Well,
but
they do.
There are times, you know, I got to.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You like to let the players play the game, but when there's late hits and all this talking and pushing and shoving, you know, they have no choice. They have to throw a flag, and
I've said it many times. They have a very tough job with the officials.
Yeah.
And
by golly,
that one went against Montague. So Ludington has the ball all the way back to where Cam pretty much initially gained.
You know, and you got to give them credit. They got a hard job to do out there. You know, it's not something I wouldn't want to be an official out there. That's for sure. So
Messiah Himes is in at quarterback for the Orioles. He wears jersey number 8. And
let's just hope these. I don't know what the rules are on that, Scoop, but I hope it doesn't carry over to next week.
If it does, that's going to put a damper on homecoming. No doubt about that.
You just hate to see that. I mean, a big run, a big play like that, and Cam just gets up and points first down towards the other way, and
we don't know what else. There could have been other things said too, Jamie. We're not sure from where we're viewing from right here. Himes is in at quarterback now. Himes is a sophomore, a 5'11", 165-pound athlete. He's a definite athlete. That whole Himes family, they are athletes.
They sure are.
And Oriole fans, you're going to be hearing a lot about the youngest. I believe Mikey Himes is the youngest.
There's one younger, but he's in 8th grade this year.
Let's do a read for Trevor Scott, Contracting and Restoration LLC.
Located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting, LLC.
All right, Himes on the carry. Himes trying to get, he cuts it, nice cut, and he's going to be drilled out of bounds there by about 6 Montague Wildcats. He gets the ball down to about the Montague 32-yard line.
Yeah. Well, this will be some good experience for Messiah Himes here. He's I'm sure it's not a position he thought he'd find himself in tonight, but next man up comes calling, and it can only be a benefit for us down the road, if we ever need to run a trick play or anything like that. So let's see what he can do with it, Scoop.
Orioles face a 2nd down and 7. Himes will give the ball on Peterson. Peterson's got a first down.
Nice.
And he's down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Another late flag. That's going to be on Montague.
Late hit.
That's going to be on Montague there as they were roughing Jonah Peterson up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just getting out of hand now, But that's going to go as a pass. That's that little shovel pass there, Scoop.
I used to call that the Viking shuttle pass. Minnesota Vikings. Of course, Dallas did that a lot with Roger Staubach. Vikings used to like to do that, too, with Tommy Kramer. Folks, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975, and wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season.
So they did call a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct against Montague. I wasn't keeping track, Scoop, but I bet you that's at least 7 or 8 between the two teams unsportsmanlike conducts in this game.
I would tend to agree with you, Jamie. There's 4:19 left in the game. Ludington up by 10, 38-28. Ludington driving now. They have the ball at the Montague. Yeah. They're at the about the Montague 9-yard line.
Conference game, 2 tough teams. Ludington's coming off a couple victories. Montague's coming off a big loss. It's going to be chippy out there in a conference game.
Against their arch rival at that.
Yeah.
Peterson on the carry, and he turns it up, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1.
Yeah. This might be one of those things where we're just kind of setting that up. That's 2 or 3 times we've run that same little shuttle pass to Jonah Peterson there. We got Cooper Holmes coming in now, but I wouldn't be surprised next time if you wouldn't see fake that shovel pass and Messiah take it off, because that whole right side of that field was wide open, and I'm sure Gillett probably just seen that.
I'm sure he did. 3:33 left in the game. 10-point Oriole lead again next week, the 147th meeting, Ludington and Manistee. It's homecoming. It's a battle for the Dad's Trophy. It's a conference matchup. All kinds of neat things going on. All right, Himes, he'll give it to Cooper Holmes. Holmes, he cuts it in. He's still on his feet. Holmes he's in. Touchdown, Cooper Holmes.
Nice run.
Cooper Holmes, and it is what do you get, a 10-yard?
Yeah, they had 2nd down and 9 from the 10-yard line. So
a 10-yard touchdown run at the 3:11 mark.
Yeah, I can tell you, Cooper Holmes refused to go down, Scoop. He must have broke 4 or 5 tackles there and then just kept pulling guys across the goal line.
In for the point after, number 5, Jonah Peterson. 10-yard touchdown run by Cooper Holmes. Peterson now. Here's the snap. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Jonah Peterson.
45 now. We finally got this one, Scoop.
Yes.
45-28.
Ludington up 45-28. 3:11 left in the game. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Voice of the Orioles, Scoop Hansen with you, along with Jamie Sykon doing the color commentary. Julia Habman is our technical engineer, and our cameraman is Jackson Genter.
Yeah, on that last touchdown, Scoop, we got to give Cooper Holmes was breaking tackles like crazy and fighting, and then the last little nudge came from big number 9. The pile was still moving, and Cole Hackert just took the whole pile and shoved everybody across the goal line there.
Very fitting that Cole Hackert was able to push him across the goal line. He was watching the Lions-Cardinals game last week where the Lions' whole offensive line picked up David Montgomery and carried him a good 5 to 7 yards.
Yeah, I think half between Arizona had him in, and we just kept pushing him. I'd never seen anything like that. Kind of like this left-handed throw.
Cooper Holmes was not going to be denied. He wanted that touchdown bad.
And that would be his first touchdown of the season, too.
That left-handed throw there by their quarterback, Eli Peterson, was incredible. Oh, waiting back there. That was
Taj Williams almost had an interception.
Yeah. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for Montague. 3:07 left in the ball game. Again, next Friday, Ludington hosting Manistee. The battle for the Dad's Trophy. It's homecoming. It's a conference matchup.
Yep.
And Ludington in the overall series, they lead Manistee right now, a series that dates back to 1895. Ludington 70 wins, Manistee 65 wins. There have been 11 ties.
It's close.
Yep. All right, Peterson going to get the ball up, and it's incomplete. Yeah. Boy, that ball was fluttering. It came out of his hand wrong.
Yeah, he was getting big. He was getting big pressure from Big Dom Wheaton and Walt Autry, both back in on that quarterback. I was going to say, Scoop, what's been impressive, too, here is the weapons we've had. And this week, 2 new weapons. Brody Kaminsky comes in and scores. Cooper Holmes scores. It's just a plethora of weapons for, Cam and this Ludington offense to have.
Good word, plethora. I would use cornucopia of offensive playmakers for the Orioles. He's got a receiver wide open, and on the catch right there, I believe that's Deegan. And who's got a hold? Oh, he breaks it. Oh, are you kidding me? He's going to go all the way. You got to be absolutely kidding me.
Now he should throw a flag for that, Scoop, and he did.
There is. Another flag. That back judge, I'll tell you what, he's getting a lot of exercise tonight. The back judge with the arm exercise.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how he broke out of that tackle. He spun around. They had him by the shirt. He spun around twice in a circle. He come out of it. And then as he's going across the goal line, he's doing a little hand gesture. And so they throw the flag on that.
That was a 65-yard touchdown. Yeah, 65-yard touchdown pass and breaking a few tackles right there. Was that
number 4?
That was Talon Deegan again. From Peterson.
So I'm not sure if they're going to.
It's going to be a touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be a touchdown, but are they going to have the penalty on the kick, or are they going to do it on the kickoff? It's going to be Charlie's choice here.
I think it's going to be a touchdown. Let's see here. That was unbelievable that he was able to spin out of that. The Oriole defender had him, was twisting him around. He looked like a Tasmanian devil the way he was twisting around there.
Well, they haven't put the touchdown on the board yet, Scoop, but he definitely scored.
Well, let's see here. The ball is at the 15-yard line.
The unsportsmanlike happened as he was in the end zone.
So are they going to – is this a two-pointer from 15 yards out? Boy, this last quarter is
this is
snail's pace.
Yeah, a lot of laundry on the field and the clock. But I'm not real sure they're having what do you call a confab here?
Confab, as the late great Ernie Harwell would say.
They're calling it first down. So, are they saying the penalty occurred?
Yeah, I was going to say the touchdown was scored, Jamie. This should be the points that the touchdown should count.
That's what I'm saying. I thought unless he's saying that the penalty occurred before
he was crossed the end
crossed the end zone, then it would.
You're exactly right.
And he was kind of giving a hand gesture like bye-bye type of thing, and it definitely happened before he crossed the goal line, so it's going to be this official who threw the flag's call. And it looks to me that they're not going to give him the touchdown.
But now the officials are talking again. And let's see. I think they're going to come over. And okay, here's the call.
Now they're going to call touchdown.
Touchdown is good. So it's officially a 65-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Eli Peterson to Deegan. And that was Talon Deegan, who is a wide receiver. And this Montague team, I'll tell you what, they've got some playmakers on this team, particularly Jarka and Deegan.
Yeah.
But it's
going to make this two-point attempt a very long.
Now they're going to move the ball to the 10. No, they're going to move it.
Okay, so it appears to me that maybe
probably be on the kickoff.
Charlie has chose to take the penalty on the kickoff then.
So Montague will go for the two-pointer here. And it looks like a regular two-point. Yeah, I think you're right, Jamie. So Montague lined up for the two-point conversion after the 65-yard touchdown pass. Here's the snap. Yep. Peterson rolling. Pass is incomplete. Yeah, incomplete.
Yeah,
two-point pass, incomplete. So the Pat, no good.
So it makes it a
two-point pass.
11-point lead. And a smart call by Charlie there, because if that backs them up 15 yards on this kickoff, there's no way that they're going to be able to boot that out of bounds. So we should get pretty good field position coming out here. And with Cam not in this game at quarterback, it's probably a good move, but we can just try to run some of this clock out and get out of here, Scoop.
2:46 left in the game. Ludington up 45-34. Week 5 of the MHSAA season. It has been an interesting ball game, to say the least, Jamie.
It has been everything you wanted and a whole lot more.
So Montague will be kicking off from...
Oh, I'd imagine they're going to be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
Let's see here. Yes, it'll be from the 25, their own 25-yard line. Orioles should get some really good field position here.
Yeah, I think we'll have Messiah and or we'll have Taj Williams and Michael Wilson back with a hands team up top.
Exactly. Watch for the onside kick here.
You got Andre Walden here in the middle. If he gets in his hands, look out.
Okay, here's the kick, and it will be an onside kick. It's going to go out of bounds.
Wow.
Boy, yeah, he kicked that ball at about Mach 6.
So what happens there is he kicks it out of bounds from...
Well, Ludington should get the ball. Let's see here. They should get it right where it went out of bounds.
Well, normally on a kickoff out of bounds, we get the ball at the 35.
35, but... Yeah, they'll
but because of the penalty, is that... And it's on this side.
Yep. Yeah. Ludington will have the ball at the Montague 40-yard line.
Wow.
Great field position for the Orioles. Hey, folks, Oriole Nation, make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page. I'll be getting all the updates up there. The scoring summary for the Orioles, the area scores of interest, all will be posted up on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening.
Well, taking that penalty on the kickoff was very smart.
Himes on the carry, and he's going to get to about the Montague 38-yard line. You want to stay in bounds here, Jamie.
Yeah, and he tried to stay in. He tried to stay in.
The clock's still rolling. The official signal, keep that clock rolling. Okay.
I'd like to see him secure that ball a little bit, but he was getting slung down, and he had no choice. He had to hold it out there. But
So, yeah, the
Cooper
Orioles-
Holmes checking in the game.
Orioles built that lead to 45-28. We'll say one thing about the Montague Wildcats. They did not quit.
They did not, Well, look at the score from the last couple seasons. It's been right there.
34-31. Ludington won at Montague last year, and it was 24-14 at the half here. Okay, on the carry for the Orioles.
Cooper Holmes up the middle.
Boy, I like the way he runs hard. He got right behind the Oriole center right there, Colin Shelton. And he's got the ball down to the Montague.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
36. No 2-minute warning here in high school, but they did call a timeout. Jamie. Yep.
Well,
college now has a 2-minute. I don't know if they call it a 2-minute warning, but they called it a 2-minute timeout, I guess.
Yeah.
College is doing that this year.
Well, I didn't see him signal timeout, so that's why I was thinking 2-minute warning. But
make sure, Oriole Nation, you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel. I'm sure he's going to have some interesting observations on this one, Jamie. Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Any interesting chime-ins there, Julia? Donna Mitchell says, come on, O's. Patrick Hayner, Muskegon Catholic over Muskegon Orchard View in the fourth quarter, 27-26. Whitehall all over Manistee in the fourth quarter, 49-6.
Wow.
All right. Ludington has a 3rd and 7. And now they switch around. And
they got to call a timeout.
We're going to have a timeout, Ludington. Yep, they had to call a timeout. You could see offensive coordinator Brent Gillett not happy at all.
He was trying to get his receivers to shift to this side. A couple of them weren't lined up in the right. You hate to see that coming out of a timeout. They probably had a perfect play called and trying to get them set up. But better to have a mistake, call a timeout, than to have a mistake there.
Coach Gillett talking with his offense right now. And usually you don't see Brent this demonstrative.
No, he's a little upset, especially coming out of a timeout, like I said there. But it's, you still got to clean things up. You don't like to see this at the end of the game because you are right. We're a minute 56 left, trying to get a win here, but we still have to have things ready for next week. You know, so
you don't want to get sloppy. You're right.
Exactly. Hey, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368.
Again, a big thank you to Julia Habman, our talented and awesome technical engineer. She did the right things tonight to get us up and running on Facebook. And, of course, we are on YouTube. We live stream to YouTube. She got us going. We've been having some issues on Facebook, our last 2 football games, as well as the soccer game the other night. And she got us up and running on that. And, of course, we're with 102.7 WMOM Radio.
Yeah, well, good job, Julia. We needed that, and that's why she gets paid the big bucks, right, Scoop? Hey,
That's
Safe
right.
Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now, on that last play there, Scoop, that was a quarterback keep by Messiah Himes for a gain of about 2, so it's going to be 4th down and 5.
Orioles have the ball at the Montague, just about their 34-yard line. 4th and 5.
I'd like to see him pick up the first down here and just put this game away, Scoop.
Himes at quarterback. He's surveying the Montague defense. Now the Orioles shift. They have Williams shifting along with Peterson and big play Andre Walden.
Oh, he almost got him to jump.
And they're going on a long count here. Clock is not running, so Ludington will take another timeout.
Yeah.
I think that's their final timeout.
And I think we're going to punt here, Scoop.
Yeah, they're sending in Keen Patterson, number 18, the Oriole punter. He's also their backup kicker.
Yep.
So Ludington will send him in again next Friday, right back here at Oriole Field, Week 6 of the MHSAA season. The Manistee Mariners come to town, homecoming, big conference matchup, and also it's just a game for the Dad's Trophy. Ludington wants to get that back, and again, a big game as the Orioles proceed forward in this 2024 season, and a win with this win tonight. And a win against Manistee next week would go a long way towards the MHSAA playoffs, Jamie.
It would go a long way. And, we just hope that these 2 injuries we had tonight to Big Louis Salazar there and now Max Flannery down there with a sling on his arm. So we just hope these guys, nice punt.
Good job there by Keen Patterson, and it's going to take a nice actually, that took a big bounce there. Ludington downs it, 141 to go. Keen's main job was just to get that ball out of there, not have it blocked.
Get it out of there and try to lay it down there, and this is exactly what he did.
Did a nice job. Anytime you can get a team pinned inside the red zone, inside their own 20, you've done a great job.
Now it's just keep everything in front of you. These quick passes are going to come, and then maybe they'll try that over-the-top play again, but we don't need anybody getting behind us. Keep everybody in front of you and go make the tackle.
141 to go, and Montague's hit on a couple of absolutely miraculous plays.
We're man-to-man here, Scoop.
Okay, pass it up. It's going to
be picked off by Zach Graham.
Zach Graham has it. He's down to the 5.
Get in there.
And Graham got it down inside the 5-yard line. That ball floated. It fluttered on Eli Peterson. Zach Graham picks it off, and he returns it down to the Montague 5-yard line.
Yeah, well, he was under pressure. He was under some pressure there. Big play. Andre Walden and Dom Wheaton were coming in on that quarterback, and he threw it, and Zach Graham stepped in front of the receiver. I don't think he's seen Zach, actually. Yeah. Zach came off of his defender and went to the ball.
Big Dom and big play Andre Walden were so close to the Montague quarterback, he could probably tell if they were what type of bubblicious bubble gum they were chewing.
Yep. And we're going to go jumbo package here. I think we're just going to kneel down on it.
Yeah, that's victory formation.
Yep.
And they will go down. Himes will take a knee with 1:27 left in the game.
Hey, way to step up there with a big interception. Not let anything crazy happen to us right there.
Let's bring up a second down and goal to go. Again, the Orioles in victory formation. Messiah Himes is the quarterback. He wears jersey number 8. 1:07 left in this ball game. The Orioles are going to improve to a nice 4-1 overall on the season and a perfect 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, with the big matchup coming up next week against arch rival Manistee, the 147th meeting, and then the following week the Orioles will be at Whitehall to take on the Vikings.
Like you said, now this game's over, Scoop. We start preparing for next week. We need that win next week to start off 5-1 there, and heading into Whitehall is a big thing, and that's where we need to be. We need to be 5-1 heading into that game.
And that, let's see, Ludington, they're going to take one more knee here, Himes, 20 seconds to go. And they're going to come away as a 45-34 victor over the Wildcats of Montague. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds now. And Himes looking up at the clock, and I don't even know if they're even going to snap it here.
No, they're not. Have to.
They don't have to. And there it is, the final score. From Oriole Field.
Half a second.
A very, very chippy ball game, and here comes a penalty flag in.
They're just going to wave it off. There was a half a second difference between the play clock and the regular, the play clock and the scoreboard clock. So
your final score from Oriole Field, the Ludington. Coach Charlie Gunsel, he is hot, and he is. Actually, it looked like he had a few words for the one official. And who was that? Was that one of the assistant coaches had a hold of Charlie right there?
You see who that is?
Yeah.
That's a former middle school principal there.
That's Brian Dotson.
No, it's Hart.
Mike Hart. Yeah, that's Mike Hart.
Yeah, Mike Hart.
He's a fellow board member of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame.
Yep,
Mike Hart.
He just grabbed Charlie and said, not necessary.
Okay, your final score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 45, the Montague Wildcats 34. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. We'll be back with the Smith and Eddy post-game show. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington improves their overall all-time record, at least since 1961, against Montague to 9-2-1. The 45-34 victory over the Wildcats tonight. We will have the scoring summary up on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. Ludington now in the midst of an impressive three-game winning streak, all conference victories, and now they got the big homecoming matchup coming up next Friday here at Oriole Field against the Manistee Mariners.
Yeah.
But just a really, really good win for the Orioles tonight in a very chippy ball game, Jamie.
Yeah, it was. Conference game, it started off as a tight game, a tight battle, then things started to spread out a little bit, and then the chippiness started, and then the talking and everything else that happened out here. But it ends up being a 45-34 victory. So, and it looks like head coach Charlie Gunsel is almost on his way up here, Scoop. So I'll get ready to hand this over to Coach Gunsel for you.
Now, are you going to be with me next Friday, or is that going to be Riley Calhoun for homecoming?
I think it's Riley. But if he can't be here, I'll be here.
We'll work it out. I don't know.
So,
Jamie, you're a good luck charm.
Yeah.
You're 4-0 when you've done color commentary with me this year.
Well.
And here's Coach Charlie Gunsel.
Here he is. I'm going to hand this over to Coach.
Yeah. Right. Coach Gunsel putting on the headset right now. Hey, Coach, your team on a three-game winning streak now, all conference victories, all impressive victories. 4-1 on the year now, 3-0. Your team has scored 229 points in 5 ball games, and they've given up 111. A very, very chippy ball game tonight. And, again, your offense on high gear tonight. And I know that you're happy with the win. I know that. But I know you've got to be pretty unhappy with
that crew. That's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in my life. The most unbelievable, unprofessional crew I've ever been associated with. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Now, the situation with Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. We'll go to the state level, hopefully, and get it figured out. But Cam gets up, signals first down, they flag him. I didn't know we couldn't have any fun playing the game. It was one guy doing all the flagging. So, I shouldn't get into it. I'm upset, so I don't want to say things. And, get a fine or whatever they're going to do to high school coaches.
The big news, Coach, will you have Cam for next Friday?
I don't know.
Okay.
By rule, I don't know. We'll see. That guy wanted to be a part of the game. He wanted to affect the outcome, and it's unfortunate. But we played our asses off. We played hard. Montague's a good ball club. They kind of jumped on us a little bit. But we just kept responding through injury, through other stuff. And, I couldn't be happier with the kids. I thought our kids and then how about Messiah coming in?
Oh, I know.
Getting first downs and doing everything. So super happy with the outcome, super happy with the effort. It was just marred by people not qualified to do the job.
Montague had a couple of absolutely incredible plays right there. The left-handed throw by their quarterback for 30 points. I mean, that was a 30-yard toss. I couldn't believe the way he zipped that. I think it was a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, no, Montague, Jarga, and Peterson, and they have other guys, Mulder. They have some really good players, and they do some really nice things. And that's why we knew it was going to be very, very difficult tonight with them and their skill. And they're just tough kids, But I'm really impressed with how tough we're kind of becoming. We gave up a lot of points at the end, but, we're down to, our fifth safety. We're down to our fourth outside linebackers. So, the kids just hung in there and persevered, and we're 4-1.
Yeah.
We're 4-1 going into homecoming, and hopefully we'll get some stuff cleaned up.
And 3-0 in the conference. And, you're right, Coach. You've got some playmakers and some skilled players as well. And you look at you got a couple of guys injured. Any word from Miss Jen on your two injured players?
Well,
so far?
I don't know. It's not looking great, with Sweet Louie and Max. So, sometimes time heals, and so we'll just kind of take it one day at a time, and hopefully we'll get those guys back.
Let's talk about the play. Your offensive line continues to improve every week. They get better and better, opening holes for the playmakers. And speaking of playmakers, how about big play Andre Walden?
He just does. He's got a knack for it, doesn't he? I mean, he just is in the right place at the right time, and when the ball's in his hands, he's just freaky athletic. So super happy with Andre and what he was able to do. Now, how about Jonah Peterson? And some of the plays he made on the edge, and Taj making plays. And I thought Cam was playing tremendous. He was playing with a ton of emotion. He was doing everything we wanted him to do. And so I know he's disappointed. He's upset with what took place, and we'll get through it. We'll get through it, but. It's just one of those things. Unfortunately, it happens, but I just couldn't be happier with a victory over a very, very good Montague football team.
And how about Brody Kaminsky?
Yeah, going deep to Brody. Now, Brody's not the fastest cat in the world, I'll tell you that. So when he was able to stretch it into a touchdown, I was so happy for Brody, and I know Brody wants to get more involved in what we're doing, and that certainly is going to help him do that.
Well, each week we're seeing other new playmakers step forward for you. Like I said, Messiah Himes comes in tonight. Cooper Holmes, he was not going to be denied that touchdown.
Great run by Cooper. Cooper is so tough, and he's coming off a hip pointer. We had other guys, Cole Hackert didn't get a lot of time. We're trying to get him back healthy. But again, you're at the midpoint of the season. We got some guys banged up. And so we're going to take next week, hopefully, to kind of heal up and prepare for Manistee next week on homecoming.
Well, enjoy this one, Coach.
Thanks, guys. I will.
I know you will.
I'm just pissed. I will.
We can tell.
I'm pissed as a dad. As a coach, I'm happy we won.
Yeah.
But very rarely do I cross the line, and so I apologize if I come across Stark or anything like that. But that was just bad at so many levels. So I'll leave it with that. Thanks,
okay,
guys.
Coach. Thank you. That's Coach Charlie Gunsel. His team improves to 4-1 overall on the season. They're a perfect 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. And Jamie, you look at it, 5 games into the season, and they have scored 229 points. The offense is a machine for Ludington.
Hey, like I said, a lot of playmakers. It starts with that offensive line, giving Cam time to throw or do his RPO options. And, offensive coordinator Gillett is making all the good calls at the right time. Like we talked about, there might be running a play or two for what's going to happen down the line. You've seen it, like we kept running that motion play, and next thing you know, Andre Walden's wide open again, so everything's going great so far, and like I said, we got a big week coming up for Coach, and looks like some rest is in order, but, we don't know what's going to happen here, but.
And let's hope for the best for our 2 injured Orioles as well.
The most thing, we don't need any more injuries. We'll get those guys healthy.
For Max Flannery and also for Sweet Louis Salazar.
You hate to see that, Louis get rolled up on underneath there, and then Max get taken down by a face mask penalty that takes him out of the game. What looks to be a possible elbow or shoulder injury. So
no doubt on that. And we would like to thank all of our sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturing, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Trevor Scott, Contracting and Restoration LLC, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer, Benedict's, Lundquist, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee's, Urca Auto Center, Ludington Chiropractic, Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, North Star Chiropractic, and Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. Thank you, sponsors. We could not do what we do without you. We appreciate you very, very, very much.
Very much.
And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas, the owner of 102.7 WMOM. For my partner tonight doing color commentary, the one and only Jamie Sykon. For my technical engineer tonight for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, Julia Havman. And, of course, for our cameraman tonight, Jackson Genter. This is Todd Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying so long from Oriole Field. Once again, Oriole Nation, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 45, the Montague Wildcats 34. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back with you next week here for homecoming in Manistee in town. Good night.